Welcome back to Enforced Drift Competition. We have some amazing battles lined up for the day. We are at Englishtown Gambler for our round 2 of our 6-round series. Coming in hot with our first place contestant of last week, Drift Bros Vibes, in the lead position, being chased by Venus. I'm your host, Grid Style. We have Enforced Monix and Enforced Ruben here to help with the judging, so we're going to kick this thing off in just a moment. All right, looks like drivers are at the line. We are ready to send it. As long as the lights are working for everybody. All right, drivers are taking off for our first battle of the evening. Drift Bros Vibes in that lead position, throwing in big angle coming into OZ1, transitioning to OZ2. It looks like Venus is starting to apply the pressure, but man, that 370 driven by Vibes is fast. Coming into outer zone number 3. Venus applying some pressure there in the pocket. A little bit of contact coming out of zone 3, though.
Yeah, it was a pretty good, first run. There was a lot of nerves going into that. The lead was absolutely gorgeous. And then, it just started to make up distance at the very end, which, I mean, if I know that 370, that thing is very fast. So we should see a lot more proximity in his chase.
All right, drivers are back at the light, ready to go. We will send them off for the second battle of the first round battle with our top number 1 driver, Kyle Rinmuth. Drivers are taking off from the light. Advenus in that red Supra being chased by Kyle Rainmuth, Drift Bros vibes. Looks like Kyle is already in the pocket through the entry, coming into outer zone number 2.
A little shallow into 2, but
a little bit. And Drift Bros applying the pressure deep into the pocket, coming through outer zone number 3.
Really good chase right there, too. I mean, you're looking at maybe a little more proximity that could have been had there, but if we're looking at a solid run as far as, you know, a good lead and chase, you're doing pretty well there. I know we had some discrepancy over a 3-motion entry. I do believe I done synced it. So I don't know how that's going to look, but he did keep with him, and I carried a little more proximity there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to watch this back real quick. Well, I don't know if replay's working on this one.
Yeah, I mean, I can always pull up a replay. I do have 2 save files.
There was a discrepancy on a 3-point.
It looked like the Super did a 3-point. I'm not gonna.
I mean, I'm if we're questioning if the Super did a 3-point, there was also the contact, and I think Vibes just had a better chase overall. I would go Vibes in that situation. If there's a discrepancy, if Vibes did a 3-point, then yeah, we'd need to watch back the replay. But
that is a clear as day 3-point right there, Papa. I ain't gonna lie to you. You want me to share that one? I'll share it to you. It changed my screen. Why do I have 2 Windows Media Players open? Oh, it's because it's on 2 fucking screens. All right, that's better. Second here. It's my entire screen. It's not the video player. Not sure why it's not going to let you see that one, but I can figure this out. All right, we're just going to have to look at my entire fucking screen then. You're going to have to see all 3 monitors for a second. But you don't need much else other than that to see it, because honestly, once I show you, you're going to see it. So even if you're looking at my 3 screens, I'm pretty sure you can see that.
Yep, yeah, we'll see it. We'll see it. Just go for it.
You watch. Ready? Yeehaw. 1.
Yeah, it's a big 3-point. All right, judges, your thoughts?
Me personally, I'm gonna have to go with Vibes. Even without the 3-point, I think he kept better proximity. The leads are a little bit interchangeable there. I do think Vibes got a little bit deeper in outer zone 2 and held it a lot cleaner. 3 was pretty much comparable to one another, but if I'm gonna have to pick a winner, I'm gonna go with Vibes.
Yep, Vibes will be taking home that first place in the first round of the battles. Venus, we appreciate you coming out. We are going to move on down to our second battle of the evening, Diaz and Drifter 86. Cheers. All right, moving on down, Drifter 86 and Diaz. All right, drivers, we have Diaz in the lead, Drifter 86 in the chase for the next battle of round 2, top 32. Drivers, if you can make your way to the line. And if you don't want to hear the judging going on, please deafen yourself.
You're good. I'm already locked on next lead. You have to figure out why it's not letting me do my video player. You have to go through 3 screens, but I'll figure that one out.
When you're screen sharing, are you screen sharing that individual screen, or are you screen sharing the application?
I tried to, but I think when I originally brought up my video player, it was overlapping on 2 screens, and my computer said, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, no worries.
All right. I'm good.
All right, drivers are at the line, ready to go. Taking off for the second battle of the top 32. We have Diaz in that blue 370Z, giving lead to Drifter 86 in the E36. That was a little bit of an extended run there, but
Oh, no.
both drivers took off. Diaz putting a big gap on him. Drifter 86 starting to catch up, coming through outer zone number 2. Kind of low angle there coming through outer zone number 2 from the chase driver.
Yeah, definitely trying to play a lot of catch up and slingshot, and it seemed like he was making it up on zone 2, and then once interclip transition happened, the gap opened back up again. So we're gonna need
Did
to see.
Diaz leave late from the line?
That I'm not too sure of.
Gotcha. Okay, because it looked like he left super late.
We'll have to go back and look.
And I think Drifter's lined up too far to the right, but that's going to be his problem. All right, drivers are at the light, ready to go. Taking off. We got Drifter
Leave on
86.
this one.
Yep, good lead. Looks like he did get a little bit of a gap coming on him. Diaz coming into outer zone number 2 in that chase position, trying to apply the pressure. Holding a little bit better angle coming through outer zone number 2 than the E36 did. Transition coming into outer zone number 3. Ooh, contact on the wall for Drifter 86. Yeah, unfortunately, contact on the wall. I mean, there could have been an argument if Drifter had a super good chase, or I mean, a super good lead, but... All right, so... Drivers, we appreciate you guys coming out. Diaz getting the win on this one.
Hey, thank you so much.
Contact on the wall there. A little bit of a wonky light, and I apologize for that, guys, but unfortunately...
Yeah, it was like flickery, and then it started counting down as it was flickering. So I was just like, all right.
Yeah, if Drifter didn't hit that wall, we would have, obviously talked about it a little more, but yeah, with the wall touch, it kind of just solidified it. All right,
Great job,
we appreciate you guys coming out. Moving on
thank you.
to the next battle of the evening. We got Young and Ecstasy. Move some drivers on up here. Young and Ecstasy. Sounds like my my earlier days in life.
Sounds like my search history.
All right. Next driver's coming up to the line. We have Young in the lead position. Ecstasy giving chase. Drivers, I am going to server deafen you here in just a second. Be ready for the light. It will come up quickly, so when you get to the line, be ready. I'm going to deafen you guys now. When you're done with your first run, pull around. Please do not go back to pits and line up again and be ready for the light again. So I'm going to deafen you guys now. All right, drivers are at the light. For our next top 32 battle of the evening, we have Young in that S15 giving the lead to... Oh, little awkward light there. Big gaps coming from our lead drivers today. I want to say it's a light issue, but that was just excitement. Looks like Ecstasy applying the pressure there, coming through outer zone number 2. Had a little bit of a gap to make up, but he is in the pocket now. Could have a little bit better matching angle, but great transition behind him. Super close to the rear bumper coming through outer zone number 3. Lots of pressure.
Yeah, that was he's even with the shallowed angle. I mean, I appreciate how close the proximity was without making any contact. That was actually really good. The transition was fantastic. I just wish we would have seen a little bit more right off the beginning. I know he was a little bit excited when we started that, so.
All right, drivers are at the light, ready for the next battle. This time we have Ecstasy in the lead position. Young giving chase. Good takeoff for both drivers. And a little bit of an awkward entry there from Ecstasy. And Young deep in the pocket. Had to lay off the throttle a little bit there, though. A little bit of contact. Nothing too terrible. Coming into outer zone number 3. Applying lots of pressure. We're going to have to watch that back because I almost thought Ecstasy did a 3-point coming into the entry.
I don't know if I have that one. It didn't look like it. It's the replay on my end's a little corrupted, so we might have to see if
I can
Ruben
watch it
has
back
that
on
one.
I can watch it back on the stream if need be.
Sure. Yeah, that one is a little bit corrupted.
No, I take that back. I don't think XC did a 3-point.
Yeah, to me that seems like with the leave of the line initial like makeup of proximity and everything, I'm already
Yeah, but
leaning towards Young. But the
I'm leaning
contact,
ecstasy. I'm leaning ecstasy for sure.
let's see.
Because okay, I watch it back on the stream, but Young had contact. Young was bobbling in the chase. Like Ecstasy's chase, outside of getting gapped a little bit on the start, he was solid on his chase. He was in there. Whereas Young was bobbling a lot in the chase. If we watch back the leads, let me see. I'm gonna watch both of them back. That's all right. No worries. I can watch it back on the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he did have to make up a little bit of a gap. Young, solid lead.
He's on him. It's just like for me, if I go back and look at it from the angle I can see it from, I guess where he's making contact,
I mean, it's not massive contact. It's not a zero.
it's not. It's not. No. It's just like, where are we going to wait harder? Are we going to wait harder that he had to make up all the proximity? I mean, I can see, yeah, because if I had had the other one, I'd be able to see Ecstasy on his door most of the time there, especially Outer Zone 2 was insane. The transition was cleaner too. So if I'm looking at it, if I go back and look at the areas where I think there's a bit of a difference, transition coming out of 2 from the inner clip into 3 is night and day difference. Ecstasy is living up to his name on his door there. Like I mean, on his door, on his bumper.
I mean, Young had a lot of bobbles in his chase.
Yeah.
I'm just watching back the lead
issue,
right now.
Yeah. The only issue I have is the gap off of the lead and then having to make that up. So what's,
It was a close battle either way. Young was riding the line though.
Yeah.
Ecstasy
The lead
could have had-
itself is good.
If we go lead for lead, let's see here.
Yeah, because if you look Outer Zone 2, he's not really out there as, I mean, the lead tire, the almost outside tire is close to the line, but if you're looking at Young, he's
Lead, I
on
think
it.
Young had a better lead, but I think XC had a better chase. I hate to do it to you, but I'm going one more time.
I'm down with it. I'm okay with that because this is a bit of
This
it's like
is
we're
a tough one to judge.
nitpicking slight mistakes here, and if they get better
Ruben?
off the light, then I'm good with it.
All right.
Run it back.
All right,
Okay.
gentlemen, go ahead and reset. We're going to do a one more time battle on this one.
All right, great. Let's go.
So go ahead and
Right.
reset and get back to the line. This time we're going to have Ecstasy in the lead first.
I fixed my issue with the replay there too.
Sweet.
Yeah, because that pissed me off. I had the other one clean. This one did. I must have fat fingered the key twice. Good battle though. It's good. It's good. We're literally
good
talking
battle.
about whether or not the 13 was too hyper excited off the line. I'm curious to see what happens now if he leaves the line at the same time, just to see if he keeps that level of intensity and proximity the entire time. Because if he does, then this is going to be a little bit easier to judge based on the fluidity of chases. So. And the other thing we're looking for too is like how much are we really filling out those zones for the outer ones too? Where is our tire at?
Are you guys gonna deafen us again?
Yeah, I'll deafen you in just a second. All right, drivers look like they are ready. Let me deafen these guys, and we will get this thing going. Oh, come on. My computer's struggling. 1 second. All right, go for it. All right, drivers taking off from the line for this one more time battle. S13 Ecstasy throwing lots of angle, deeper on outer zone 1 than the first battle. Young applying good pressure, a little bit of left foot brake, staying very close proximity coming through outer zone number 2. Ecstasy coming into outer zone number 3 and could be a little bit deeper, but Young just applying all the pressure there.
It was really good. He did have to shore up a little bit, eat a little bit of brake pedal, and kind of pull some angle out of it to chase him down into zone 3. So it almost was a benefit to him that he went shallow into zone 3 to keep proximity.
Right. All right, drivers lining it back up. We are sending them on their way for this one more time battle. Young throwing big. Oh, contact from Ecstasy. Coming through outer zone number 1. Oh,
Big sprint.
no.
That's unfortunate there.
This is why we do those one more time battles.
It's a really good battle between two good drivers, and sometimes it comes down to whether or not you keep all 4 on the track. Nothing bad to say about Ecstasy at all. He
great
set
battle
down
in the first round.
two good runs the first time, and you know what? It's any given Sunday, right? Even though today's not Sunday. So,
What happened?
All right, gentlemen. Looks like Young will be moving on because of the contact in the entry. Great battles from both you boys.
Ecstasy.
We appreciate it.
Yep.
And we will see
Thank
you
you
guys
for the
around
good
next
run.
time.
Take it easy.
Thank you, guys.
Yep. Thank you. All right, moving on down the line. We are going into Kyoto, MSR, and Swing-A-Dan. Pull those drivers up here. Swing-A-Dan, there he is. All right, for our next battle of the day, we have Kyoto, MSR in the lead position, Swing-A-Dan in the chase. We're going to send this on its way. Drivers, I'm going to deafen you guys. Be ready. When you are at the line, that light is going to go off quickly, so be ready, but I'm going to deafen you guys now. Man, we've had already a couple of really good battles.
I'm gonna say that last battle was really, really good. Even the next one we're gonna have should be really good as well.
And it looks like drivers are at the light, ready to go. Lights are flashing. Drivers taking off. Kyoto in that E46 in the lead. Looks like he's pulling a little bit of a gap. Coming into outer zone number 1. Maybe a questionable tire drop. Mustang struggling to keep up, coming through outer zone number 2.
I'm gonna say he painted that line. It looks crazy and a little questionable, but he was on that line. Good out of inner. Yeah.
Could be a little deeper in outer zone number 3, but yeah, absolutely gapped the poor Mustang back there. And they took off at the same time. It was just pure speed coming out of the chicane.
I was wondering. I was gonna say it's gonna be an interesting matchup between these two cars, but yeah, it seems like maybe the Mustang a little too much tire spin out of the gate there.
All right, drivers are back at the light, taking off. Drivers leaving the line for the second battle of this matchup. E46 coming in hot in the chase on that Mustang. Mustang could have been a little deeper in outer zone number 1. Having to adjust angle in outer zone number 2. Questionably tire dropping on the inside line there from the Mustang. E40. Ooh, contact on the wall from the Mustang. Big accident. Give them 5 minutes. Let's see if they can get those cars fixed. I'm definitely
start the timer when they get back to pits. This is
I'm definitely going Kyoto in the E46.
It's Swing-A-Dan, yeah.
Oh, is it? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Are we sure?
Yeah. I can. If I hover over him, that'd be him. Yeah.
Swing-A-Dan in the E46. Gentlemen, judges, your opinions?
I mean, Swing-A-Dan, you can't really do. The wall took him out, so got to move on with the next guy who didn't touch the wall. It would have been, for me, it would have leaned that way either way, based on what we saw, but yeah.
Swing-A-Dan moving on to the top 16. Unfortunately, Kyoto, your contact on the wall and your chase, unfortunately, didn't have a whole lot of proximity in there, but we appreciate you both coming out. Swing it, Dan. We will see you in the top 16.
Yeah, appreciate him filling in.
Hooray. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Sorry for the contact.
You're
Oh,
all
you're
good, buddy. It happens. All right, we are moving on down to our second half. I'm sorry, not second half. The next 8 of the top 16. So I will pop down there for a second and be right back and let them know to get the next 8 drivers in the chat.
Sure. Just want to mention that we are having a much more fluid experience today with a light that works. And I'm sure everyone's extremely appreciative of that. I for sure am. So that's good. A lot of good chases, a lot of good leads so far. Walls and contact is going to be, I hope that's not the current standings for today, is we're not going to pass people because of walls and contact. I'd really like to see some closer battles where I got to use my noggin a little bit more.
All right. Getting some drivers swapped out in the server. Looks like we are waiting on Will Holloway. Will Holloway, Nick Donato. Who else are we waiting on? That's all right.
Me? Here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm gonna make sure to do all my my non-fat fingering of the replay buttons for myself. So yeah, you're good. So what I'll do is I create 2 file saves for each one. I do one. Each one gets the replay of their lead because it's a lead and chase either way. So you only need 2. So if you're like, oh, let me see his lead, I just switch to the other video. We have a buy run in this one as well too.
Yep, I went down there and told them we're just getting the next 6 drivers in, really.
Sure.
All right, so we got 3 show, SK95's in there, Will, Jacob Dalphonse, Nick Donato is not in there yet. Why is Iron Force in there?
Potentially.
We're waiting on Nick Donato to join the server.
Oh dang. Drone cam, replay, bracket. What can I do? Get a raise.
All right, well, let's just get this party started. All right, so for our next battle of the evening, we have 3 show and SK95. All right, gentlemen, for our next battle of the evening, we have 3 show in the lead, SK95 in the chase. Gentlemen, I am going to, I'm assuming Iron Force is your spotter. I'm going to move you guys up to Team B.
Thanks.
And then I'll mute 3 show in here. Be ready for this light as soon as I get everybody moved around, though. All right, moving you now.
Okay.
3 show deafening you, and just be ready for the light. All right. Drivers are ready at the line. We have 3 show in the lead position. In my favorite car, the G35. We got SK in the chase. Big flick coming from 3 show, painting the line.
Beautiful.
Chase driver trying to keep up. Oh, contact there from the chase driver. The G35 was on the line, too. He was rocking it. Can't fault him for that. What an amazing lead from the G35. Outside of the contact, he was on the line, full throttle. That was
To recover and then paint the outer line on the next zone was pretty nice.
Right.
Yeah.
So that was 3 show in the G35, SK in the E36. All right, drivers are at the light, ready to rip. Uh-oh, he's moving back. All right, drivers taking off. Looked like a little awkward from the chase driver there in the G35. Let's see if he can catch up. Coming through outer zone 1, G35 having to go low angle. A little bit of a straighten from the G. Trying to keep up. I told him to be ready at the light, and he started moving around. It's going to be on him.
Terry put it in reverse.
Up. Oh, man. We got to go back and watch the replay of that G in the chase because I'm pretty sure he had a giant straighten trying to catch up.
Sure. Let me go ahead and get that
And
for
if,
you.
if he did straighten, it's zeros across the board, and they're gonna have to rerun it.
Let's see. Go to my recordings tab.
E36, G35, Whippin' Donuts here.
Out of the window I just opened. That's a pro tip.
Yeah, so when you screen share, there's a little tab. You can go Applications, Entire Screen, or Devices.
Oh yeah, look at us. We're pros now.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, we're in the shit. All right, let's go back to the beginning. Look at how beautiful this is. See how nice this is? Isn't this nice? Isn't this nice?
All right, so G35 came in super low angle and
That's
just drove
full
straight
out
across.
of drift.
Yeah.
Yeah, no tire smoke, no nothing. That guy he was pulling into his driveway.
Yep. All right,
Hey,
so zeros, I think, right, for both drivers?
Yeah, because of the massive. I mean, you want to see contact from the other?
Yeah, let's just
The
double check
BMW?
that it wasn't a... I mean, I'm watching it live.
Nope, you're good. I'm going back to the other replay because they're two different files.
Your stream closed, though.
Wait, it fully closed. There's my Assetto one, and then let me give you Big Boy. I can fix it quick. Don't worry. So
Just need to go back a second before. All right.
yeah, so he goes crazy on the entry. The entry's yeah, I don't.
He's
I
dialed on the line.
yeah, and then here.
Yeah, that's just pure chase driver. All right, so judges, what are your decisions?
I mean, what are we waiting heavier? Because he did push him off the track. If we had a wall there, we'd be looking at a full-on not able to continue.
Yeah, but I would.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't anything crazy. That's the only thing I'm saying.
Yeah, but it
other than
knocked
that.
him. My opinion is it knocked him off the track. It made him drop 2 tires. It ruined his run. I would call that a 0 from the chase, and then the straighten is a definite 0. So I would say if it's both zeros, it's a one more time. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, because... Yeah, send it one more time.
All right, let me let these guys know to reline it up if you want to get the... All right, gentlemen, so you guys both had zeros in your runs. We're going to run it one more time. If you can go back to pits, get a fresh set of tires. And then we'll line you guys back up. SK, you had a 0 bumping into him in your chase, and then 3 Show, you had a 0 because you straightened. It looked like you might have had a little issue on the line, though. On the start, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So we'll line it back up and get this going.
I bumped him from the ping.
Even if it is, yeah, I mean, it's still...
Oh my
we have
God,
to
the
judge it
ping.
with what we see. All right, I'm going to deafen you guys, move you guys up, give it
Yeah,
1
sure.
second, but be ready for the light.
Okay.
All right, and... Wait, who... Oh, 3 Show's the one I deafened. SK goes up here.
I'm set. I'm good.
All right, drivers are at the light, ready to go. One more time, battle. Taking off from the light. We had a good start there. Again, a big flick from that G35, painting the line, coming through outer zone number 1. That E36 pressing up on him. Great transition behind him to apply a whole lot of pressure. A little teeny tiny bit of contact, but nothing major. Coming through the touch and go. G35, ooh, it is
That
on
was
the
insane.
line.
That was
On
good.
the
That was better
line.
pressure on the third outer zone for sure. And the first try was even better. I mean, wasn't even better. That one was better. He was good on both. The second attempt on that was even more on the line.
Of course, yeah, now I'm getting messages. People can't see the light. All right, drivers taking off for the second half of this battle. One more time, this is a 3-point right there. He was sagging a lot to the left. Spinning a lot of tire in that E36. We'll watch it back to confirm, but G35, not as much proximity, but I mean, staying solid, and especially after a lead like that. I mean, yeah, it was a questionable 3-point on the E36 entry, and then also, sorry, I'm getting a bunch of messages.
Nah, you're good. Do your thing. Yeah, I'm
And then
assuming,
didn't
you
have a
know,
nasty lead like the G did. Sorry.
yeah, because if we're going off of that, that G painted just about every line that was on there. And yeah, the E36, while throwing a good lead, was not as deep in the zones as he could have been. The chase proximity is not going to be enough for me to sway whether or not that lead was more, not entertaining, but more online with being A.
Oops, I did not mean to do that. I just disconnected port 3 show. Oops.
Dang, that's
My bad,
disrespectful.
3 show. Yeah, so 3 show is in the G, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so. All right, 3 show, you will be taking home the dub on this one. We appreciate you guys coming out. We are going to move on down to our next
What's-
battle of the evening.
I didn't saw who
Don't
got the win.
understand. The slang. We don't understand.
I'm
Taking
sorry?
the dub means I'm taking the win.
Correct, yes.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
Yes, sir, we appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Good runs, guys.
That was
That was a good
battle.
one.
So Nick Donato says he's currently in C&DS, so we'll skip him. But the next battle is Will and Jacob Dalphonse. So let me pull some drivers up here. Oh, and Will's nowhere to be seen. Oh, there he is. All right, Will and Jacob Dalphonse. All right, for our next battle of the evening, we have VDC driver Will Holloway in the lead, Jacob Dalphonse in the chase. This one should be a hell of a battle. Drivers, I'm going to server deafen you both. As soon as I do and you guys are at the line, be ready for the light. It's going to come. You're not going to know when, but it's going to come, so be ready.
Sounds good.
So I'll wait for you guys to get up to the line in case you have any questions. Man, that 180 looks good in red.
That's what I either run it. I think, are we having Will lead?
Will,
Yeah.
Will is in the lead. Jacob in the chase.
There's nothing better than a red hatch.
I think so.
This guy's a red hatch. All right, I'm going to deafen you guys both. Be ready for the light. All the way. All right, drivers are at the light, ready to rip. And the light is sending them off now. Drivers leaving the line. Will Holloway in the E36. Very quick entry. Ooh, massive contact. Massive from that red 180SX.
Yeah. I mean, Will held on to it, though, so...
He did. He was coming
Amazing
in hot. I'm
already.
going to want to watch that replay to see. I mean, I don't think he slowed down. It didn't look like it, but let's just verify he wasn't. Just verify just in case that he didn't, slow down to...
It didn't seem like
ridiculous
it to
amount.
me. Yeah, it didn't seem like it, but we'll definitely go back and look.
I think he just got gapped off the line, and Jacob was just flying, trying to catch up.
Yeah.
All right, drivers are back in position, ready to send off the second half of this battle. Leaving the line. Was spinning tires, but didn't look like he three-point. Jacob, ooh,
Now that was...
added a ton of angle.
Yeah, that was a bit of a slowdown there.
Yeah, and it looked like he added an absolute load of angle there.
I mean, change the angle, you're going to change the momentum of that car.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a solid second half of his lead, but that entry kind of tossed it. So let's go back and watch the replays just to be sure.
Sure. Go to my recordings. Which one you want to watch first? You want to watch them in order, or you want to see? You want to see the big contact, right?
Well, we know with the big contact. We'll watch them both. It doesn't matter what order, but we'll watch them both just to be sure. Well, stand by for a second. I'm going to put you back on deafen for a minute. We're going to go over. We're just watching the replays just to confirm. I'll undeafen you guys in a second.
Stream. Okay, I'll rewind it for you so you can see where the contact is. This is obviously, this is where we're going to see where if he slows down, he adds angle here.
It did look like, he let foot break a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because see, now we have the accurate one on there too. It doesn't go straight to 100.
So
Look at that.
49, and then we'll see play it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
slowed down
he
to
drops.
35.
He gave Will nowhere to go. Like,
Yeah.
nowhere.
And then watch
And
the
then-
other one. Oh, your stream closed.
Yeah, I keep doing that. I gotta stop doing it. Share screen, and then I'm gonna share the actual replay for you right now. Luckily, I'm not too retarded, so I can. Oh, he
Yeah,
just
that
came in with a monster worth of speed, so he didn't bleed
Yeah.
off enough to be in a good position there. Because he got gapped, and then, yeah, Will was staying towards the outside, he was towards the inside.
Replay it one more time. Let me just make sure Will was on throttle at the time he needed to be. Yeah,
he
was
does
on
look
throttle.
like it. Like, if we go back,
Yeah, he was
he's
right on
starting on
throttle where he
throttle.
should have been.
he's on.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna undeafen him. We'll let him know.
Sure. I keep doing that.
Yeah, you gotta quit messing up your screen. Why can't I undeafen this guy? What the fuck? All right, gentlemen, we are going with Will Holloway on this one. Moving on to the next round. Jacob, unfortunately, it looked like you just came in too hot on your chase, and then on your lead, you left foot brake and added a ton of angle in the entry. But we appreciate it. We're going to move on down to the next battle. Thank you, guys. We'll see you, Will,
Thank
in
you.
round or top 16. All right, and Nick Donato does not look like he's done yet. So we'll wait up. We'll move that battle later. All right, so we'll just get the next 8 drivers in there then.
Sure. I think I may have jinxed it. Said I didn't want to see a whole bunch of contact and wall taps. And... Brother, we just got 2 more. Sure, everybody downstairs that's a guest at the house right now thinks I'm an absolute lunatic and talking to myself. They're not wrong. Definitely some good battles, though. It's just a shame that a lot of them are coming down to the contact, you know, whether with a inanimate object or a person. You know what happens? It's happening quite a few times already. I feel like we're being pretty fair with giving it a one more time if you guys have 2 of the same relative mistakes of the same variant or value. So hopefully no one's going to get panties all in a bunch and wadded way up in crevices. So, you know, I'm a fair
Monix,
guy.
can you switch cars? Because someone needs an Altezza.
Holy Christ, someone actually needs an Altezza.
Yep.
God,
Yeah,
damn.
apparently.
Can we get a test for chromosomes, please? Yeah, what we can do next time is just add 2 semaphores, and then I'll just be in one that stays in the pits.
I thought about that, but the problem is, like, what if we need just 1 extra car, and then this way at least we don't have to reset the server. We can just swap it, you know, swap someone into a different car. Go in an M4. I don't think anyone's driving that.
Oh, I just jumped in whatever I clicked. I think I'm in a 370.
No worries.
I'll
There's
just switch
3 of
back to
those.
the Altezza after this, yeah. Because I think it's...
We should be fine. I doubt there's gonna be 3 370s that all need to run at the same time.
Jesus Christ, my wheel almost broke my dick in half.
Fucking Will, dude. His name is VDC Champion.
I mean, you know, I can't say anything.
Oh god. All right, so we got Ferrari. Slammed. Oh yeah, Slammed is in there. Iron Force is in there, I think. Right, there's Iron Force. Sweetman, Harbor, Ferrari. Will's still in there. Svetsmir, Masco, and Colton Wake need to get in there.
Ooh, he thought we weren't going to see, but the E30 bangs it off the wall. It's not a good sign.
I think we just give him a 0 for his run just because of that.
I think you brought up a very valid point, and I think we should shame him for it in public. And we also need to...
I'm gonna drop an
talk about whether or
announcement.
not I hit wrong. Yeah.
E30
everyone.
driver, you're terrible.
I'll give you a name. Give me a second. Just kidding. Wait, who is?
All right, where is Masco?
Hello?
Yes, sir. What can we do for you?
I wanted to talk to Ruben about something.
We're midstream, buddy. We'll have to wait a little while.
Sorry, I didn't know.
No worries. Poor guy.
Yeah, I know.
Didn't know he was gonna go live to thousands of people.
Thousands of people. It's crazy.
All right, where's Masco? Come on, guys. What the fuck? All right, Colton's
What's going
in
on
there.
with Ruben too? Ruben's light is We gotta get a UMass out here.
I'll be
Black
right
flag,
back.
everybody,
I'm
black
gonna yell
flag.
at Masco. Actually, let me just drive him, pull him up. Masco, are you in the server?
Yeah?
Why don't I see you?
Am I in the wrong server?
I think you're in the wrong server, man. I don't know. I don't see you in the comp server.
Sweet.
Alright.
I got Harbor. I got Ferrari in here.
Unless your
The
name
one
is
with the
not
password?
Yeah.
Tandems. It says the server name's Enforced Drift Competition, Enforced Drift Series Live Comp Round 2.
See who is out.
Yeah, I was in there. Where are you joined then?
What?
Oh, wait. My name.
What is your name?
You want us
Was,
to be in here or in driver's
champion.
Oh, is it VDC champion Will Holloway?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
Jesus.
fine. All right,
Alright,
no
we
worries. No, Ferrari. No, I'll drag you guys up for your battle.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so gentlemen, Monix, stream, please. You can't see anything.
Oh yeah, because it closes down when I close out of the entire stream.
Where did Masco go?
You are live with me now.
Masco, I'm gonna deafen you guys here in a second. When I deafen you guys, be ready for the light. We have Masco in the lead, Colton Wake in the chase. There's a GR currently sitting in the chicane, so I don't know who that is.
Sweetman. Pretty sweet. Well, they're gonna do their little practice runs. I guess.
I'll be right back.
Go on and get. Y'all get from here. I swear it's the last time I'll tell you.
All right. So, Masco in the lead, Colton Wake in the chase.
I am good to go when they get to the line.
All right. So, give it just a second. I'm going to deafen these guys, and then we will send them on their way. All right, drivers are deafened, ready to rip. Drivers are at the light. Masco in that orange 180. Colton in the white E46. This should be a pretty good battle. I know Colton Wake is a big E46 guy and can definitely get on the board. Masco running through outer zone number 1 on the line. Colton starting to apply pressure coming through outer zone number 2. Could have a little more angle in the chase there, though.
Yeah.
Hitting that touch and go and a little bit of a gap. Colton having to shoot the into the outer zone number 3. Cut off a lot of line there to catch up and get into proximity. Drivers are pulling back up to the line. We're going to swap these drivers around. We'll get Colton Wake in the lead position. Masco in the chase. Drivers are at the line, ready to go for the second half of this top 32 battle.
We had a late start on that. I don't know if that was a lighting issue or.
No flick at all from Colton Wake in contact. Doesn't look like it really upset the car at all, but
I did fight with the outside zone there, getting into zone two.
And that could have been much deeper through a couple of those zones from Colton Wake.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, missing entire outer zone 3 is.
Yeah, there's a little bit of contact, but it didn't upset the car at all. And it looked like he was really awkward in his lead position from Colton. So, Everybody agree, Masco?
Yeah, I'm with Masco on this one.
Hey, Colton, what's up, buddy? Hey, Masco got the dub on that one, but we appreciate you coming out.
Yep. Thanks, man.
All right, boy.
Appreciate you.
Bro, sorry. All right. I was gonna say boys, and then yeah, oh well. All right, Svetsmir and Drift Bros. All right, so we'll get Svetsmir Petrov.
Ugh.
All right, Mr. Harbor. Looks like he's up there. Let me just drag him down. Masco, you won. I'm gonna put you back down there.
Who did?
You did.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, too late. All right, gentlemen, so pull up to the line. We have Svetsmir in the lead, Drift Bros in the chase. What I'm going to do is I'm going to deafen Svetsmir. I'm going to move Harbor up to his team. But once you guys are at the line, be ready for that light, because it'll come any second after I deafen and move you guys, all right?
Alrighty.
So I'll wait for you guys to get up to the line first. Svetsmir in that A80. Let me move some people around real quick. All right, I'm deafening you guys now. All right, drivers are at the light, ready to go. We have Svetsmir in the A80 Supra, Harbor in that E30 BMW. And drivers are taking off from the light. Svetsmir with a great shot out of the chicane there. Lots of speed coming in hot. Ooh, and Harbor dropping two tires in the chase was coming in way too hot. Trying to catch up to Svetsmir in that A80. That thing is a rocket ship coming out of the chicane. Coming into outer zone number 3. Harbor starting to finally get there, but unfortunately
Light wall contact. Yeah. And then you know what's funny is Svetsmir, when we were driving this in practice sessions, he was asking why he was so slow off the line. I think he figured it out.
He must have, yeah. He launched out of there. All right, swapping those drivers around. Drivers are at the light, ready to go. And looks like this E30 is starting in 3rd gear.
Yeah. I mean, you can in that thing.
Yeah. Big flick. Oh.
Oh.
We're going to have to watch that back, but that looked like a very awkward entry.
It did look a little suspect.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot of angle there, too, but...
Did a good job painting the line in outer zone number 3, but...
For sure. Let me bring up
those
replays for you.
Yeah, run that replay. I think we really only need to see... we really only need to see the E30's lead in that entry and just verify what caused that, but... Sure. The E30 in chase dropping 2 tires was definitely him just coming in way too hot. He was trying to catch up to Mr. Svetsmir Petrov on his rocket ship.
Yeah, he figured it out. I remember seeing it in chat. He's like, why am I so slow? And I'm like, I don't know, brother. Yeah. I'm like, I'm just an announcer. You should be able to stay. Oh, shit.
Well, I don't know. Watch that back one more time. He was on throttle. You can see him. When does he get on throttle? He gets on throttle. Here. Yeah, at the appropriate time. It might have been I don't know. He was at the appropriate angle. He was deep in the zone. He was on throttle. He wasn't. I mean, what speed? He was going the appropriate speed.
Yeah, he's in the 50s there.
Yeah. They were both coming in hot. They both. I mean, do we count Harbor's chase as a 0? I mean, he dropped 2 tires, damn near went off track, and then tapped the wall at the end.
Shit. It's interesting because that contact is massive though, because it straightens him out completely.
I mean, this run is definitely a 0. That's definitely a 0 from Svetsmir.
All right,
but I almost think the other run was a 0 as well, and dropped like 2 tires. Yep. They both.
Now you're looking at the other replay
on the chase, and it was almost a 3-point there from Svetsmir. And Svetsmir, he was driving kind of slow. Wait, watch that back one more time. His entry.
Let's see when he gets on. Yeah, he's 50, 60, 70.
And then slows down. He's on throttle.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, one more time. I'm sorry. I missed what I was trying to
You're good.
All right, so slow it down. And he's left foot. Oh, Yeah,
Yeah,
we're just
run
gonna
it
do it
back.
one more time. All right, let me bring him down here.
Oh shit.
All right, gentlemen, you guys both got zeros on your chase. Both of you guys, both just came in way too hot and smacked into each other. We looked back at the replays. Both lead drivers looked like they were doing everything they needed to, so we're gonna just run this one more time.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So if we can get both drivers, go get some new tires, come back to the line. For this one, we're going to run Drift Bros Harbor in the lead first. So once you guys are at the line, I'll mute you again. Just be ready for the light.
All right.
Say I didn't close my screen this time. You like how I can learn?
Good job.
I'm a big boy. I'm gonna do big
All
boy
right.
things.
Drivers are at the light. I'm going to deafen them real quick. All right. Drivers are at the light and ready to go. Going off. Drivers taking off. Big flick from that E30, painting the line. A80 hanging back a little bit. Don't want to make another issue like he did in round one. Could have a little more angle there, trying to catch up and get in the pocket, though. Coming through the touch and go. A80's bobbling it a little bit back there in the chase. And not as much angle as he could have had in that chase position coming through outer zone number 3. The drivers are going to swap around. We'll get that E30 in the chase.
The anxiety I experienced seeing the gap and thinking it's going to happen again, yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah. I'm like, are you playing chase and catch up into an area where you know, decent decel? Some of these guys are going into it at like 70 miles an hour.
All right, drivers are at the light and ready to go. Taking off, A80 definitely didn't rocket ship through the chicane this time.
No.
And look at the E30. Looks like he's staying within range. Could have been a little closer, but staying in there. Oh, added a little too much angle and dropped back. Oh, man. Come through the touch and go into outer zone number 3. E30 is... Oh, man, this is going to be a tricky one again.
I'm gonna say that's where I'm leaning towards. It's base lead and chase. I think it was just a little bit ahead on each one. It's nothing crazy, nothing you could really sit there and say significantly 10 times better or anything. I'm just saying based on both, I would have to say, especially with the corrections made by the E30 and chase as well.
Yeah, there was a big correction coming into outer zone 2 where he added too much angle and then had to really cut a lot of line to catch up. So, all right, I will pull Harbor down here and let him know. All right, gentlemen, some good battles from both you guys. Unfortunately, we're going to have to go with Mr. Svetsmir Petrov for the win on this one. Harbor, looked like in your chase, you made a couple of corrections. It kind of dropped you back out of range.
Yeah.
But we appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming out. Some good battles.
Yes,
We're going to move on
appreciate
down
it.
to the next battle of the evening.
Not in front of the bros. No.
Not in front of the bros. All right, next battle of the evening, we have Slammed and Iron Force. Slammed and where is Iron Force?
So that dude, he was saying something about rescheduling the battle or something earlier. I don't know. I have no idea.
He was here. He was literally spotting for 3 show.
This is true.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, well, I will give him until the end of top 32, I guess. All right, well, hang out. I'll come back down there and grab you here in a little bit.
You want me to just pull out of server for now?
Yeah, just jump out of server.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry about that, brother.
All right, so moving on down the line to Mr. Ferrari and T Sweet Man. What a sweet man he is. All right, Mr. Ferrari. All right, next battle of the evening, we have Concept, Mr. Ferrari in the lead, and T Sweet Man in the chase. All right, so the way this works, drivers, once you get to the line, I'm going to deafen you both. Once I deafen you, be ready for that light. because it will go off quickly, and you don't know when it's going to go off, so just be ready. Where is Sweet Man coming up to the line? There he is. All right, I'm going to deafen you both. Be ready. Deafening you now. All right, drivers are at the light, ready to go. And taking off now. I know Ferrari is a rocket ship in there.
Yeah. I don't think we've seen too many GRs in the competition.
No, this is the first one. GR looked like he had a little bit of an awkward chase there, and Ferrari, I think, tapped the wall. Not a massive mistake, but I think he just barely clipped it. Coming through the touch and go into outer zone number 3. Ferrari doing a good job in his lead. Could have been a little deeper at a couple points. Well, not as deep in outer zone number 2 when he tapped the wall. Yeah. But overall, a good lead. Chase had a couple of bobbles trying to keep up, but like I said, Ferrari is a rocket ship in that A80 Supra, so I can't blame him. All right, drivers are swapped in position. Got the GR driven by T. Sweetman in the lead. Ferrari in the A80, and they are leading the line right now. This is the first GR I've seen in here.
I believe so.
Not many people drive it. Ooh, could have been way deeper. Coming into outer zone number 2. Looks like he's holding a steady line, but just could be 3 or 4 feet deeper, yeah. Through the touch and go into outer zone number 3. Really laying it down on the line there, but
Ferrari's bringing heat there. Yeah, I wasn't letting him go anywhere.
Yeah, I'm going to go Ferrari on this one.
Yeah, if we're doing lead for lead, obviously with depth, and even if there is a slight touch there that's not too upsetting, I'm going to have to lean towards Ferrari as well, especially if we're looking at Chase as well. Ferrari is not leaps and bounds, anything crazy, but yeah, I'm going to lean.
Ruben, thoughts? I'm just making sure I want to get everybody's opinion. All right. Gentlemen, Mr. Ferrari taking home the win in this one. Mr. Sweetman, unfortunately, your lead, you could have been quite a bit deeper, and then on your chase, he was glued to you. So he will be taking home the dub in this one, but we appreciate you coming out.
Do I have a word in anything?
I'm sorry?
Am I allowed to say anything?
Sure, yeah. What do you got?
Coming into the second outer zone, it looked like he kind of smacked the wall a little bit, and it separated our proximity. So it's kind of a struggle to catch it back up on that.
Yeah, it did look like he tapped the wall a little bit. From our standpoint, though, it didn't do enough to make a difference. But the issue with your chase looked like from entry coming into outer zone number 2, you were offline a little bit, so you went deep when he was actually powering through outer zone number 2. And then it, like, really, even if we didn't look at that just lead for lead, unfortunately, he was just quite a bit deeper through his lead. But we did notice the slight wall tap. It just didn't look like enough to make a difference in the battles.
All good.
Yeah, if you were right there and we saw major separation, it definitely would have been a bigger deal. But it looked like your mistake kind of came when you were transitioning from zone 1 to zone 2. But we appreciate it. We're going to move on down to the next set of drivers. Thank you both for coming out. We will see you Ferrari in top 16.
GG's.
All right, moving on down the line to Ray James Battali. I'm going to drop down there to the driver's chat and let them know to get the next 8 in here. And it looks like Iron Force is actually in the server now.
Okay.
All right, let me... Is he ready to go? Okay, all right. Well, we'll leave them and we'll go to the next set. I'll be right back.
All right. Delete all these. I probably should not delete these. Well, I mean, after the competition's a little late to dispute it anyway. I ain't trying to fry my pizza. Yeah, I would say. Well, maybe. I don't know. It depends on how long. I mean, if we have small ones, that'd probably be a good idea to do in between, like him pulling drivers down. It's only so much like dead space that I'll be able to cover. Everybody's gonna hate me.
With my demons, thugging with this pipe, my bro phone ringing. What fiends we slinging to the night? Mama hit my phone, making sure her old is right. Mama, you birthed the heathen, get into the paper, I'll be back for the light. I'm a paper chase, type of player to never be played with. I hit the hoe and send her back. Get my crib, she ain't staying there. I can't love no 30, man. Sosa told us that. I can't love no 30, man. Sosa told us that. Sosa told us that.
Go off as soon as I move you. When you're done with your first battle, come back to line and get ready again. And then I'll drag you guys back in here when we have a decision. All right, I'm moving you back now. All right, drivers are at the light, ready to go. We are ready to send off this battle. Batawi in the chase position in that Supra. Ray James in the S13, taken off from the light. Now, I have given chase to Ray James a couple times throughout the week, and he is very quick. Yeah, very quick. Again, we've seen that awkward transition from the chase driver a couple of times today, but it looks like Batawi's back on the door, applying really good pressure, holding angle. Ray James could... no, he's on the line there.
He's on the line,
yeah. 3.
It wasn't like... Yeah.
What's that, Ruben? Copy. Little tire drop. No, you're good. Oh, of course. I didn't even catch it. I was watching the chase. All right, drivers. What's that? Yep, that's what I've been doing. All right, drivers are at the line, ready to rip. Batawi in the A80 in the lead. Ray James, or as some call him, Ray Left Foot Brake James.
I've seen
in the chase. Big flick coming from our chase driver, or I'm sorry, our lead driver in that A80 Supra. Ray James applying the pressure coming through outer zone number 2. Batawi filling out the zone. Ray James going a little deep there in the chase. Coming into outer zone number 3.
Yeah, I mean, that hurts
Let's
my
watch
heart.
those back. Those were close. I wanna watch them back and confirm.
Sure. Give me 2 seconds.
I just want to be sure with people like this that are really, really good in a close battle. I want to look them back over and just confirm. I'd hate to do another one more time, but I'm like, I don't know. Ray James, I want to see that tire drop. If he dropped tire, and then I just want to watch back their chases one more time.
Does he drop tire?
I
Yeah,
don't
right.
know.
I guess. I mean, it's tough to say from where I'm looking at.
But look at the. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's on the line. It's
Well,
questionably.
if you look at that line, it looks like it does travel through like center axle.
Let me watch I'll watch the server back and just confirm.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, the stream back. Let's watch.
Yeah, let me
this.
see that one as well.
Oh, I just want to confirm. I'd hate to say, yeah, he dropped a tire. He's like, no, the fuck, I didn't.
Right. Not in front of the
Like,
Bros V2. We can't do that.
Yeah, you can't be doing that to the bros.
It's not gonna happen, dude.
So let's see here. He was on the line. Come through. Oh, he did drop a tire. He did drop a tire.
Straight to jail.
His lead. And Batawi was. Oh, but Batawi had a couple of errors in his chase. It wasn't, but he was like a lot less angle coming through outer zone number 3. Yeah.
Watching Batawi's lead right now as well.
Oh, hold up. We're going to have to watch back his entry, Batawi's entry.
Did it look like he corrected and
left foot
created a
brake
gap?
A lot. There was a lot of left foot brake in the entry.
Oh, he's left foot braking and in the 3-2-1.
All right, let's watch. Hey, can you slow mode it at all? Or
me, I can do it.
That's all right. That's all right. Just run it. That's all right. I just want to watch his entry because it looked like he really left foot braked a lot.
A little slow. I tried to slow it down a little bit. Yeah. Well, yeah.
He is going quite a bit slower. One more time.
I mean, here, run it back. So bang right there to add angle. Bang again to not go off the track potentially. Oh, am I sharing my screen to you with my replay right now?
I'm watching
Okay,
it.
good. All right. It pauses it. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Like, is he on the outside line? Is he close to it?
He is.
He's
back on throttle at the appropriate time. I mean, he could have been going faster. Dude, this is so close. Honestly, I hate to do it, but I don't know.
Executive decision. If you want to see him run, yeah.
But then look at Ray James going deep, coming there in the chase. He was like way deep, and then had to kind of adjust angle to catch back up.
Got you.
Little wonky. Yeah. But he was back on throttle where he should have been.
The telemetry is going to be from Batawi on there.
Look how shallow Batawi's coming in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it back. Ray James definitely dropped a tire in outer zone number 2. It was clear. But then look at this
shallow in that chase.
Yeah, he didn't have nearly enough angle. I'm one more time in it.
OMT, that's what I'm saying, baby.
I'm one more time in it. Let's let him decide who wins.
Oh, I'm here for it. I'm good with that. Honestly, I'm good with that. Because yeah.
All right, and Ray James. Gentlemen, you guys both had some very slight mistakes, nothing major, so we're just gonna run that back. We just want you guys, and we want a decisive winner. So let's run that back. Ray James, you dropped a tire. Other than that, it was all right. You could have had a little more proximity, but Batawi had a lot of good proximity, but then also a lot of errors in his chase. So we're just gonna run it back.
Who's on lead?
So we're gonna swap the drivers around. So that would be
Batawi should lead then, or no?
Yeah, Batawi will lead first, and once you guys are on the line, I'll move you back to your respective teams.
I don't
really
understand.
good. I'm sorry.
One more time.
Yes, sir.
I'm lead?
Correct.
Okay.
Let me get set up this time so my camera's not all wonky.
No, put me back. Put me
All
back.
right.
My other.
Hold up. Yep.
Oh,
I'm
put him
moving
in
you.
his
I'm
lane.
moving you. We're waiting on the light.
Thanks.
Send him to the bros. Send him to.
All right. Drivers are back in their team chats. We are ready at the light.
Oh,
Taking
late
off
start.
from- a little bit, not terrible. All right. Ooh, little bit of contact. Contact.
I mean, we got to look at that back. It was a bit of a late start, though, because that could have set him off. Because when the light went, that's when it looked like James was taking off.
I mean, I feel like their takeoff was flying out. We're gonna have to watch back to Towie's lead though, because if he did that left foot brake and slowed down early, we're gonna have to dock that against him.
I'm crazy.
But if that was just Ray James coming in hot, then that's Ray James. But we'll have to watch it back. Well, let's swap the drivers around. See what this looks like.
Replays may not be a thing right now.
I'll watch it back on the stream if I need to.
OBS is. I'm gonna have to restart it.
All right, drivers are at the light. Drivers are taking off. Big flip from Ray James there. Going
Very
out
smooth.
outer zone number 1. Coming into outer zone number 2. So watch that tire. He stays in the zone. He's painting it. Batawi having to cut a little bit of line there to keep up with him. Ray James coming into outer zone number 3. Painting the line absolutely perfectly. Super, super solid lead from Ray James. Yeah, so you said the replays aren't working?
Let me double check. It was giving me the wheel of death on one of their runs, so let me double check. Yeah, this one is not going to show. It should be these 2 runs, though.
Oh, what the hell even happened there? Hold up.
I mean, all the runs for that to not.
Right. We got to get this show moving
Oh.
along now.
Yeah. Where did he make contact with him?
It was like a really awkward contact there right before the entry. Let's see. Oh, no, it was too aggressive on the chase. I think this was a chase issue because it was during his flick that he contacted him.
Yeah, because it stutters for me when I'm watching the replay, so I'm not getting every frame, so I can't see the contact. All I can see is that beyond 3-2-1 entry, Batawi has no angle for
Yeah.
the lineup of that zone. So if that's an issue where the chase driver isn't allowing him, he's not, from my replay, he's not crossing the center line. He didn't cross the
I
halfway
think-
point. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking that's a Ray James issue.
I hate to say it, but I
Yeah,
think so.
He was on it, but how he was flicking it, he wasn't doing that left foot brake in the entry thing. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going Batawi on this one.
It's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm
Your
gonna have
guys'
to lead the
decision?
same way. Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. We appreciate you both coming out. Batawi getting the win on this one. Ray James, we looked back over that replay as many times as we could. In the
good.
first battle, he left foot braked a little in the entry, and we looked back to see if he did that on the second battle. He didn't. It looked like you were trying to get up on his bumper really close, and when he flicked back the other way, a little bit of contact sent him off. So
All good. GG's.
we appreciate it. Thank you, gentlemen. We are moving on to our next battle of the evening.
Who's the win?
You are Batawi.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys. All right. Moving on down to the next battle of the evening. Trix and Anthony Acuas. Where's Trix? Anthony Taylor. All right, gentlemen, if you guys could please make your way to the line. Are you resetting the stream, Monix?
Yeah, I'm gonna get your screen for theirs right now. I had to reset my OBS.
We have, looks like Trix in the lead position, Anthony in the chase. Bear with us just a moment. We're getting some technical stuff set up.
Are you good on screen or no?
Oh, yep, I'm good now. Okay. All right, gentlemen, the way this works, you guys are going to pull to the line. I'm going to deafen you both. As soon as, just be ready for that light because it is going to go off moments after I deafen you. All right, I am deafening you now. Be ready for the light. All right, drivers are at the light, ready to go.
Our second GR.
Trix in the GR.
I do like this car, but I had problems with it.
Taken off. It was a really awkward start from Trix, though, because he was lined up way farther back than he should have been.
Yeah.
And Anthony... Oh my goodness, look at the proximity on that. Holy smokes.
Yeah, that is, that's going to be hard to beat.
Glued.
Yeah.
And right back on his door, and Trix honestly could be a little deeper, but Anthony is there.
He didn't do himself any favors by going shallow because that car was his next door neighbor, his trash can, his best friend, his mailman, everything that goes near his house, he was there, even the furniture on the inside. So
right.
I don't really know. He's going to, if he sets down a really good lead here, there's not too many ways that we can decide. Yeah.
There's no way Trix is winning this if Anthony doesn't, or if Anthony puts down a solid line. All right, second half of this battle, Anthony in that S14. Big flick, coming in hot into that zone, filling out outer zone number 1, filling out outer zone number 2. Chase driver trying to keep up. It looks like he's starting to find the pocket, but just not having the proximity that Anthony did, and Anthony is painting the damn line.
Yeah, I'm going to say if he's finding the pocket there, then that means that Anthony was in his underwear, because there's no way. That was a fairly decent distance between the two of them. Based on lead and chase, I'm going to have to say that's Anthony all the way.
Yep. All right, I'm undeafening them now. Drivers, we appreciate you both coming out. Anthony taking home the win on this one. Had pretty much a perfect lead, and then Chase was just absolutely glued to you. Trix, we appreciate you coming out. We will see you in the next one.
GG's, brother.
All right, moving on down. Next battle. All right, next battle we have Night Shift Trev and Maddie Spies. All right, gentlemen. If I can get Maddie Spies and Night Shift Trev to the line. Night Shift Trev, you will be leading first.
All right, on the way.
All right, drivers, the way this is going to work, I am going to deafen you both. Right after I deafen you, we're going to flick that light, so be ready to go. As soon as your first run is done, swing back around, line up, and be ready to go again. I am deafening you now. All right, drivers are at the light, ready to go. Taking off. We have Night Shift Trev in the purple A80 Supra. Chased by Maddie Spies in that E30. Ooh, that might have been lag, or he might have just blatantly straightened there. Ooh. Yeah, it's a rough one. Oh, and contact.
Oh no! Even with, I was gonna say the initial straighten there didn't look 100% natural for what we would normally see in AC, so that could have been a lag issue. But I'll tell you what wasn't, putting him into the wall.
Yeah. We'll watch it back. Drivers on the line, ready to go. Light is flicking. taking off for the second half of this battle. Matty Spies in the lead position there in that purple E36.
Oh,
Massive angle coming into outer zone number 1. Coming into outer zone number 2, filling out the line. Night Shift Trev trying to hang in there with him. A real Adam LZ lead line. Oh, dropped a tire.
No.
He dropped tires and totally tail tapped that wall. My
I'm
goodness.
gonna have to say, yeah, with that and the initial wall contact too. Even
Yeah,
if
well,
the Supra didn't
wait.
set.
Let's watch back Night Shift Trev's lead, because Ruben seems to think Night Shift Trev was way offline, and if he was, that could be a double zero. But I wanna watch it back.
Let's see. Pull this up. Grab a screen for you guys to see.
But yeah, the second battle is absolutely Matty Spies just going way too deep. So, all right, this Night Shift Trev came into the entry perfect. Outer zone number 2. Added a bunch of angle there. And then added a bunch of angle there.
I mean, he hits one of the 3 stripes. I can't really fault that too much. Is it the perfect line? No. Is he hitting the inner clip? Yes. That's not far back enough.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Ruben. I mean, with Monix, I'm sorry.
It's like there's like a slight contact in outer zone 2 going.
It was a really bobbly lead run. It was not perfect by any means, but I don't think he was so far off that caused Matty to bump him.
Yeah.
Let's see where he... Yeah, no, of course. Let's see where he transitioned right here, though. I mean, he did transition super late. Because you're supposed to be about halfway through transition at that cone. So rewind it just a hair.
Well, we're just going to go back from here.
He transitioned way afterwards.
I think it's due to him being so wide.
Yeah. But, I mean, I don't think that caused... I mean, he would have ran into the wall on his own if he would have just kept going, but Matty bumped him. Yeah, I'm going to go Night Shift Trev on this one. Even though Night Shift Trev's lead was kind of terrible, I don't think it caused that accident, and it definitely didn't cause the accident in the next run.
No, it was rough on all accounts, and I guess the least rough out of all of them would have to be going with Trev.
All right, let me undeafen these drivers. Come on. I'm trying to undeafen Matty. There we go. Shit. All right, drivers, we appreciate you guys coming out. This is a really tough one to judge, but Night Shift Trev's going to take the win on this one. Night Shift Trev, your lead was all over the place, and if Matty didn't clip a wall in his lead, we would probably be going with him. But Matty, unfortunately, went a little too deep in outer zone number 3, so we appreciate it. We will see Night Shift Trev in the top 16, and Matty, we'll see you next time.
Alrighty, thank y'all.
Thank you, guys. All right, L2L Drake and Kodak. Let's see. I see L2L slammed, but no Drake.
Kodak wasn't in this one, or is he in this one? Is it slammed instead of Kodak? I see Kodak in here. Alright, yeah, we're good. Let's make sure our bracket's set up. I got Drake and Kodak in this one.
All right, so looks like Drake couldn't make it, so Kodak's getting a buy run. So we're going to do Static and Nick Donato right now, and then do Iron Force and Slammed, and then we'll be done with the top 32.
Yep. Then I got to piss.
Yep. Then we'll take a commercial break. We'll move these guys up here. Gentlemen, gentlemen.
Not the response you're looking for.
Nick Donato in the lead, Static in the chase. Some absolute stone cold rippers making their way to the line. Woo! What a day. What an absolute day.
No crashes. No, not trying to jinx it, but so far so good. The only thing that's crashed has been my OBS, and I'm not streaming.
Oh,
so
dude,
we're
why
good.
would you say that? God damn
Hey,
it.
listen. You gotta put it out there in the atmosphere just to see.
All right, drivers are at the line. I'm going to deafen you guys both. Be ready for that light. It is coming quick right after I deafen you, so I'm deafening you now. All right, drivers are ready to go. Flicking the light. Taking off from the light, we got Nick Donato in that S13, giving lead to Static Shipbox in the A80. Supra, the A80's coming in very awkwardly. Managed to save it from slamming into the side of Nick Donato. Coming around outer zone number 2, hitting the touch and go right on that inner clip. Coming into outer zone number 3, I don't know if he was offline or what. I mean, he stuck it in the zone the whole time, but it was just a little awkward.
It did seem that way, yeah.
He could have been a bit deeper. All right, drivers pulling up to the line. We got Nick Donato in the chase now. Static Shipbox in the lead. And drivers are taking off. Big flick from Static. Filling out the zone well. Nick having to catch up there coming into outer zone number 2, but looks like he gets deep into the pocket, applying great pressure coming through outer zone number 2. Hitting the touch and go. And coming into outer zone number 3. Nick with the contact. We'll definitely watch those back and see what happened.
I don't.
What's that? I mean, initially that's what I'm thinking, but I just want to watch it back and see. Did the Supra like slam on the brakes coming into outer zone number 3, or what happened?
See.
All right, I gotta mute Static, dude. I can't.
Yeah.
All right, there
Pull
we
up
go.
the screen for you guys to see.
Yep. Appreciate it.
There. So what are we looking for? I had the camera was unfortunately on chase, so that's why it spins. But
That's right. Let's
I mean,
just
that's what
watch
we're
him
looking
back.
for anyway.
So this is Nick's lead. Nick's a little awkward there in his entry, but could have been way deeper coming through zone 2.
Super shallow, yeah.
He really nails that inner touch, but then like launches forward and really awkward lead.
Yeah, and then if we want to see the other lead as well, this would be the other one.
Yep. I just want to make sure that the Supra didn't, if he slowed down super hard coming into outer zone number 3, or if that was just Nick being too greedy.
I mean, the chase started off so well.
Yeah, it did. He had a solid chase going.
I mean, the Supra was closer in certain points, but...
Oh, wait, watch
There
that
was
back one more
foot
time.
brake.
Did he... Yeah, but what exactly happened there? He let
think
off
it's
in the
anything
slight
crazy.
decel zone. Yeah, that was nothing insane. He got on left foot brake, but you could see Nick was already flying up on him before he even
Yeah, I was
got
gonna
the
say,
left
I don't
foot.
think it was that bad, in my opinion. Like,
No, I'm
like,
going with
look
the
at
Supra.
speed. Yeah, 50, 47, 43. He's back on throttle at that point too. So he's brake, but he's on throttle. So I don't think.
Let's
he's
watch
not-
Nick's. Let's watch how fast Nick was going there.
Yeah, because the Supra, especially if you're looking at my screen, in this general area, the Supra is like he's nose to door here. Like,
Mhm.
he's not. It's not. They're not both not full angle matching, but like I can send it back on the other one.
Here, just play it real quick. Let's watch this real
Yeah,
quick.
this
I want
one-
to see how.
The
Yeah.
rest of this, yeah.
Yeah, just play it. Let's see how much he slows down. And he slows down to about 40, but gets back on. Let's watch Nick's now real quick.
Sure.
I want to see how fast Nick is going through that zone at.
I'll just fast forward us a little bit. Okay.
Yep.
So he's closer here, much closer. Shallowing angle, but both of them were.
No, he slows down to the same speed. All right, I'm going static on this one.
All right.
All right,
Close my
let's
screen again. God damn it.
Unmute, undeafen. All right, gentlemen. We have decided to go with Mr. Static Shitbox on this one. Nick, unfortunately, obviously clipped him coming into outer zone number 3. We watched it back on speed to see if Static got hard on the brakes or caused the contact. But he slowed down to the same speed Nick was going through there at, so Static will be taking the win on this one.
Appreciate it. Good run, bud.
Good shit, buddy.
All right, moving on down to the Slammed and Iron Force. All right, Slammed and Iron Force for the last battle of the top 32. We have... Where are they? Slammed in the lead, Iron Force in the chase.
Hello, legends.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
One more time, really sorry, it was out of my hand. Mr. Islam, my bad, sorry.
Dude, you're good. You're good. All good.
Thanks.
Good luck.
You too, brother.
The Altezza, another car we don't see often. I love this car. It's like my favorite car, but it just makes me I don't know, generic. But I love that thing in real life.
All right, gentlemen, the way this is going to work, I am going to deafen Slammed and move Iron Force up there with his team. Be ready, because right after I do that, that light is going off. So I'm going to move you guys now. All right. Drivers are at the light and ready to go. Taking off, we got the Altezza Slam driving. Tiny little flip, really going for speed, and I think Iron Force is out of commission back there.
He may have iced himself out, yeah.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, he didn't flick. I mean, it was a very slight flick. I mean, he did give it a little shimmy, but it wasn't like a big exaggerated flick, which there are some drivers that just handbrake entry. As long as you're at angle by the third line, which we'll have to watch it back to confirm he was, but... All right, let's send it, but it was a really awkward entry.
I got that replay. We'll be able to put back in it.
All right, drivers swapped around. Big, giant entry. Slammed, applying the pressure coming through outer zone number 1. Coming into outer zone number 2. Slammed staying in the pocket on Iron Force's door. Iron Force in that S15. And coming through the transition into outer zone number 3. Slammed having to make up a little bit of ground there in the chase. But overall, a solid chase. I mean, yes, but, not doing a bro line isn't a game changer. I mean, let's watch the replay back and make sure he was at angle at the appropriate time. Because if he wasn't, then we're going to have to dock him. So, Monix.
Got you. I'm already on it.
All right, so let's see. Because he did a little flick. He was at angle.
Small.
It was a tiny flick. Wait, let's watch it back. No, it wasn't a 3-point. He flicked right and flicked left. Yeah, but he definitely flicks after.
I see what Ruben's saying. He's deep inside of the, he crosses line. Yeah, I mean, I can understand it, but...
No, Iron Force definitely entered, but I'm like, there's some people that don't flick at all. They just handbrake. Right. Here, let me look at the video of the the line.
Other
And
lead?
if I said you need to flick by this point, then yeah, it's going to be a 0. But I want to just double check what we said.
Because if you're asking me, I don't have too much of an issue with that. Because we saw on Long Beach where we had people driving straight at them, even if they did their 2-point, 3-point entry, whatever it was. Chase was driving straight at them and able to e-brake right alongside them. I mean, this is in slow-mo too. I mean, it probably looks a little more egregious if it's played at full speed. So let's play it at full speed because slow makes it look like it's not as bad. So here's normal.
I mean, so in the video that we made, this is where you should flick.
At the
That's
blue
what I
line.
said. And he did a teeny tiny little. Oh, he definitely did the smallest little shimmy just to get it sideways.
Yeah, I feel like if we drop that decision down, he's not going to be excited about it. So as long as we're 100% like
watch this lead. Nope,
Hold on.
you just ended the screen share.
Yeah. It blue screen for me on sharing. I couldn't even watch the replay for you guys.
Okay, watch that back because they said he had a 3-point. They said
3 points like a motherfucker.
That's what they said. Yeah, I was just reading the chat.
And he drag races the cones.
Yeah,
Big swing,
he definitely
big
did
swing,
3
big
point.
swing.
All right, let's just run it back. Fuck it. I don't.
Well,
they both.
You gotta let
Yeah.
Slam to know that he's got to be. He's got to enter sooner.
Yep.
All right, I'll switch back.
Yeah, 2 very bad entries. All right, let me move them in.
And we got Iron Force has definitely got to watch the
Gentlemen.
tire spin.
Gentlemen, all right, you guys both had terrible entries. Iron Force, you had a massive 3-point. Slammed, you flicked after the line. So we zeroed them both out. We're gonna do it. Yeah, you flicked way after the line. So yeah, we're just gonna run it back and do it one more time.
Oh, okay.
So if you guys can get some new tires and make your way back to the line.
Yes.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Yep.
They both did, bad entries in 2 different ways.
I just want to highlight something for Mr. Slammed. While we launching, okay, there is a speed decrease. That's why there was a difference. You were like a little bit slowing down. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm just gonna drive it. We'll see what happens.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Congratulations to whoever will win. It's okay, man. No hard feelings.
Okay, I'm going to mute you guys both and move you Iron Force. So be ready at the light. All right, drivers are at the light, ready to go for this one more time battle after some issues in their entries. Let's see, Slam is going to. I mean, he started the flick at the appropriate time, coming in through outer zone number 1, coming into outer zone number 2. Looks like it could be a little bit deeper, but he's continuing through outer zone number 2, coming in through the inner clipping point. Tire on the front line. It looks like that chase driver is just a little too far ahead of himself, needing to really drop back down into the pocket. Overall, solid lead from Slammed. A couple of issues in the chase from Iron Force. Not a bad run.
I mean, all the runs they've had so far aren't bad. We were really just going over whether or not each entry is chaseable in that sense. A 3-point versus a late flick.
And I mean, I called it out in the video about how to enter there. So
yes,
there's not much I can do. And again, the 3-point from Iron Force. It looked like an big left foot brake coming into outer zone number 2. Through the touch and go. Oh, okay, totally missed the inner clipping point. We're gonna have to go with Slammed on this one.
Yeah,
that's my opinion. Big 3-point entry from Iron Force, and then it looked like Slam made the adjustment to flick at the line, whereas Iron Force just did a big 3-point entry again. So, what are your guys' decisions?
I think the same thing. I feel like Iron Force is rushing himself through the cones, and he's just burning those tires before he gets through it, and hoping we don't call a 3-point. Honestly,
Right.
and that's exactly.
But
He's blowing smoke before he even just gets to the line. I don't know.
I
if
mean, I
that's-
made mention of it. I said if there's a slight sag, but that's an intentional flick to the left. So
Well, like I
there's-
said, that's a clutch. That's either a clutch problem. You got a heavy throttle foot. I don't know. He's starting a different gear, but he's literally burning tires as soon as he gets out of that.
Yep. All right. I'll let him know. All right, gentlemen. L2L slammed, getting the win on this one. Iron Force looked like you did a 3-point entry again, coming into your entry, whereas Slam did make the adjustment and started the flick at the first line. We appreciate you guys coming out. We're going to move on to our top 16 battles for the evening. Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you, gentlemen.
All right, we're going to go to a quick commercial break, gentlemen, before we get into the top 16 battles. We'll see you guys back here.
In this vast universe, our spirits stand to glow. It's a sign so divine. We're closer than we know. In this vast universe, our spirits stand to glow. It's a sign so divine.
What's up, nigga? You wanna talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
You wanna sell that shit? Call these motherfuckers ASAP.
Yeah, I said some shit. What? Man, fuck you and your bone spurs.
The hardest niggas is standing by, ready to pick up that phone. Buff niggas, dark niggas, Asian niggas, white niggas.
Suck my dick, bitch. Fuck you.
1213-373-4253.
Just dial, nigga. I'll fuck you up.
Deaf niggas, classic niggas, racist niggas, mystery niggas, psycho niggas, dog niggas, Jewish niggas.
You got some motherfucking nerds calling me out Shabbat on some little bullshit ass nigga. Better calm that shit down and come around here and show me some fucking respect before me and my Jewish niggas come up here and beat your ass, nigga. Off top.
Niggas is talking shit. Call now.
$4.99 per minute.
Zero.
With my demons, thugging with this pipe, my bro phone ringing. What fiend is we slinging to the night? Mama hit my phone, making sure her oldest right. Mama, you birthed the heathen, get into the paper, I'll be back for the light. I'm a paper chase, type of player to never be played with. I hit the hoe and send her back. Get my crib, she ain't staying there. I can't love no 30, man. Sosa taught us that. I can't love no 30, man. Sosa taught us that. Sosa taught us that.
give you more FOV on this one so we can see.
All right, we are back with our top 16 battles of the evening. So for the first top 16 battle, we have Vibes and Diaz. They are currently lined up at the track. I am going to deafen these boys real quick, and we will send this first battle off. So drivers are ready.
Can you just move me, please?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, drivers are ready to go. Taking off for our first top 16 battle of the evening, we have our reigning champion Vibes in the lead position. 370 on 370 action. Coming into outer zone number 2, Diaz trying to get up in the pocket, but looked like he was headed a little deep. Vibes pulling out the zones.
A little shallow into that zone, though. He stayed more towards the inside than he did the out.
Right. Diaz making his best attempt to keep up. We know Vibes is a really fast competitor. We're going to swap those drivers around. We'll get Vibes in the chase position, Diaz in the lead. 370 versus 370. We'll send this thing on its way. All right, Diaz in the lead position, sending him off now. Drivers taking off. Diaz respecting the cones. Not necessarily a 3-click, but lots of tire spin that way.
Oh.
Really awkward entry from Diaz. Vibes trying to get into the pocket and apply pressure. It looks like he's staying relatively close, really applying the pressure now.
Wheel to wheel, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. We're going to have to look and dropping 2 tires coming through that last zone on Diaz. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm leaning. Yeah, I don't...
If there's anything you want to watch back, I can pull it up.
Let me just watch this one thing real quick on my end. I don't need you. I don't know. Easier just to do it this way.
You're good?
Let's see. Yeah, Diaz was headed too deep and had to let off throttle to try to get back into that inner. And Vibes touched him. All right, so... Yep, I'm going Vibes with this one.
All right.
White 370. Oh, Diaz is not undeafening. So, anyways, Vibes taking the win. We appreciate it. Going to the next battle.
GG's, guys.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right, moving on down the line. Heading to the next one. We got Young and Swing a Dan. Young and Swing a Dan. Swing a Dan. Swing a Dan. All right, drivers. Pulling up our next drivers to the line. We got Young in the lead, Swing a Dan in the chase. Coming in for a very hot top 16 battle.
What kind of cars we got? Oh, okay. All right.
46. We got an S15. Both of them got the white Enforce liveries, rocking the gang. All right, drivers. I'm gonna deafen you when you get to that line. Be ready for the light. All right, deafening him now. All right, ready to go. Send him whenever you're ready. Taking off. We have Young in that S15. A little bit of a 3-point. Oh, throwing massive angle. And the E46 just coming in absolutely hot. Definitely have to watch that back and figure out what the heck happened there.
I've seen this exact thing play out in Formula Drift with double pass.
Yeah, that was really awkward.
That was an interesting one. We're going to have to see who's really making the boo-boo there. We've got the replays for it, so we'll be able to go back and see. But we're going to continue the battle and do so afterwards.
All right, drivers lining back up. All right, send them on their way. This time we got Swing It in the lead position. A little bit of tire spin coming out of there. Flicking heavy into the entry, filling out the zone perfectly. Young starting to apply some pressure. Dropping back just a hair. It looked like Swinga might have dropped the tire there, though, on outer zone number 2. Coming through the touch and go. Oh, Young just center punched that cone. And finishing off outer zone number 3. Let's watch back the replay on that first run. I want to see what caused that.
Hey. So yeah, we're gonna see what this is. Let me rewind it a little. Slow it down.
So he did respect the cones. Flick.
Oh, he's super. I would say he's gonna lose a lot more momentum from that.
Yeah, I'm going bias with this one.
Hello?
Diaz, 1 second.
Is he 3-pointing that though?
It didn't. I thought so initially, but watching it back, I mean, he was just spinning tires. This is kind of what I was saying about a sag to the left, where it's
That's
like
not
coming
bad.
out of the.
Well,
It gets a little worse, but it's questionable.
it's not like.
But look how much angle he pours on after the third line.
Yeah, it looks like
He
he's
adds
gonna
a lot of
blast
angle.
the momentum there too. So where's his speed limit at? I mean, it's nothing crazy, but yeah, he's adding a ton of angle there. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's if it's late. I don't think his.
Watch
I
it
don't
one
think
more
he's gonna
time. I want to watch the chase driver on this one. But look how far forward that E46. He was way ahead of him.
Yeah, because I don't see a fault with the lead that would cause the contact. That's
Yeah,
the
but
thing.
if you look at where he's adding angle after the third line. I mean,
Yeah, because if you look, okay, so he adds angle. If I'm saying he adds angle, okay, that's a no-no, right? Okay, bad. But if you look at where he's going to end up on that line, it's actually a mean run because he's about to settle on the
is.
paint.
And he's
Yeah,
on throttle, meaning he's going to start pulling forward.
Yeah, he's about to set a good run. He added angle. Yeah, that's bad. But then I don't think it was enough to get blasted like that, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's mirror to his front bumper.
Yeah, he didn't set it in behind him. He went, yeah. Yeah, because I mean, we would have docked points on Young for adding angle after the line, but I don't think he was on throttle appropriately. So even though he added a little angle after, he was on throttle to really throw a nasty lead coming through there.
Yeah, because that looks really good.
Chase did not settle into the pocket, though. He threw it ahead of him.
Yeah, he was already trying to play catch up before he had to.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to just stick with my gut on this one and go Young.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to say the same thing.
Yeah, he did respect the cones, though. That was one thing I was watching out for.
It's like a soft 3 motion. I can't really call it, but I already know of a name that's going to point that out. I'm just saying. Yeah. The car is in control, at least.
Let's watch the other run one more time.
Sure. You bring another one up for you.
I know we're gonna get chewed up for this one.
Yep. This is lead, same balance.
So that was one thing I was watching out for. It's like a soft 3.
Hello?
I can't really call it, but
Oh, good.
yeah, look, he's adding the same angle after.
Right.
Watch the other run one more time. But Young sat back a little bit to line it up. Yeah, and then he dropped a tire here. All right.
I have to do. Yeah, I have to go Young.
All right. Gentlemen.
Yo.
Mr. Swinga and Young. We are going
Yep.
with Mr. Young on this one, unfortunately. Swinga Dan was just coming in a little too hot on the lead and caused the contact. So Young will be moving on to the next one. Swinga, we appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate y'all. Good job, y'all.
Guys.
Yep, thank you, man.
All right. We're getting blasted by somebody here. All right. Sorry, I'm just reading something.
You're good. I'm fixing my screen.
We got to watch something back. Let's go to commercial real quick.
Okay.
I hate doing this, but we have to. There's a
Which I
major
just
protest, and I see a lot of.
In this vast universe, our spirits stand aglow. It's a sign so divine. We're closer than we know. In this vast universe, our spirits stand aglow. It's a sign so divine.
All right.
I'm good. Yeah.
Let me know when we're on. All right. Sorry about that, guys. We had to look over something real quick, but we are back. Moving on to the next battle of the evening. We got Joshua Polehill and 3 Show, so I'll move the drivers down in here. Sideways Force, 3 Show.
In the lead, who's in the chase?
Sideways Force in the lead, 3 Show in the chase.
Okay.
All right, I will deafen you guys now. Be ready for the light. All right, drivers are ready to go. We are sending on the drivers. Sideways Force in that Mustang. Respecting cones, 3 Show in my favorite car in the car pack, that beautiful G35. 3 Show coming in really awkward chase, and Sideways Force looks like he's not filling out the zone super well, but fills it out good towards the end. Connecting through the touch and go, coming into the last outer zone. Little wall contact, a little tiny bit. Swap those drivers around. All right, we got 3 Show in the lead position, Sideways Force in the chase. Drivers taking off. Top 16 battle, 3 Show, Sideways Force. Giant flick. Sideways Force really applying the pressure there, coming through the entry though. Big giant flick from that G35. The G35 rocking on the line, coming through outer zone number 2, hitting the clipping point perfectly, and Sideways Force laying down a pretty solid chase, getting a little offline there though. Coming through the end of it. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning G35 as well. I mean, if you look at lead for lead, G35 for sure. Chase for chase, a little questionable. G35 was offline occasionally. Sideways Force did apply some really good pressure at some points. Just watch this real quick. Listening. And I apologize, guys, if you're wondering why we're watching a lot of replays. We just want to be sure in the judging, double check stuff if we have to.
Yeah, my big issue would be the brake touch in outer zone 2 from the Mustang and lead, is it's pretty substantial to the stability of the car. It slides it, and if he doesn't do it, he's like super inside. So that would be like, yeah.
I mean, it wasn't a great chase by G35.
No.
Yeah, no,
You see what
no. I'm calling G. There was a big brake touch from the Mustang in outer zone 2.
Yeah, he goes.
And
"Whoop,"
it
and
kind
then
of threw off the G. Yep. All right. Judges, what are your guys' thoughts?
Yeah, I'm gonna get to go with 3 show as well.
All right, moving him back down here. All right, gentlemen, we appreciate you guys coming out. 3 show, you get the win. Sideways Force, unfortunately, he was just a little bit deeper in the zones, and then in outer zone number 2, you checked up on the brake a little bit and kind of threw him off his chase. But we appreciate you guys coming out. We are moving on down to the next battle.
Thank you, GG, man.
All right, next battle of the evening, Will Holloway, Static Shitbox. We got a banger of a battle coming right up for you guys.
Should be a good one.
We're hoping so. We are absolutely hoping so. All right, next battle, we got Will Holloway in the lead, Static Shitbox in the chase.
Get my camera ready.
We can get some drivers up to the line, please.
Static's good. He's ready to go. We just need VDC champion Will.
VDC champion Will Holloway in the E36.
I don't know about champion.
We saw your name in there earlier. It said VDC champion.
We just listened to the people.
Will Holloway in lead. All right, drivers, I'm going to deafen you now. As soon as you guys are ready at the line, be ready for the light. Deafening now. Drivers are ready. Go ahead and send the light. Drivers taking off. We got Will Holloway in that beautiful E36. Great flick for... Ooh, Will dropping a tire. Dropping a tire. Static Shitbox. All the pressure, but a little contact. Oh, no. Oh, contact again.
Oh.
Oh, and that one threw him off. Bummer. If he would have held a solid chase and then put down a solid lead, that might have went Static. I mean, obviously anything can happen now in the second battle, but that tire drop in OZ1 was... He is... I mean, you have to be with someone like Will Holloway. That's a VDC driver. And, yeah, if you want to get a dub against him, you got to be glued to him. All right, Static in the chase with a big questionable 3-point. It's looking hard into OZ1. Could have been a little bit deeper there. Coming into OZ2. Oh, is Will straightening up? We're going to have to watch his back.
Yeah, he's very shallow.
Yeah. OZ3.
I gotta go back and look at that too, because coming into outer 3, I need to see what happened with Will there. I need to see that.
I mean, so here's the deal. Like, the first battle, I think we can confidently say that was Static being overly aggressive, but let's just double check what happened to Will in the second battle, because if he straightened up for no reason, then it's going to be a one more time, double zeros. But, let's see. I know with someone like Will, you got to get this call right, or we're never going to hear the end of it. So
this is true.
Better watch it back. Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. All right. Let me see that other
run. Is your stream working?
I'm pulling it up right now. I wasn't sure if you wanted to see mine. This is Will and Chase.
Okay, so let's see here. So, I mean. Watch that back one more time. He led off throttle, but he didn't get on brake.
Let's see. Once they get into zones, I'll slow it down.
So, I mean, it's a slight decel area. That was on the line map. You're allowed to get on the decel just a tad, which, I mean, I would classify as just letting off throttle for a second, but he's back on immediately.
Yeah, he never...
His line was a little off, but... I mean, Will did not have to apply the pressure in this run. He didn't have to. He could have just sat back a little bit and got the dub from the mistake from Static in the first round. All right, watch it back one more time. Where the area of questionable is.
All right, it's coming out of zone 1, and then this is where we're looking
So he lets off throttle in the right point and is back on throttle almost immediately. I mean, he could have been deeper, but it's not a... That didn't cause him to... Yeah. All right, I'm voting. I'm voting one more time, double zeros.
Yeah, I would feel way more comfortable on a decision if we let them run it again, because Will doesn't even try and like change his angle in that until they're pretty deep into that zone. Yeah, I want to see it again.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm
run
gonna
it
let him know.
back.
All right, drivers, go ahead and reset your tires. We're gonna do a one more time battle. Looks like Static hit Will in the first one, and then Will straightened out in his chase. So if we can get drivers to get new tires and make your way back to the line, we're going to swap the drivers around. So this time, Static will be leading first. Reopen your stream, Monix.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you knew or not.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, I'm going to mute you guys both in a second. Be ready for the light. All right, drivers are ready. Let's send this thing off. Will getting a massive jump back there.
Yeah, he was set up.
He really wants to line this thing up. Oh man, that's just such a questionable entry from Static. He's on throttle, coming through, let off, back on. Oh, Will again. I mean, he didn't straighten, but it was just an awkward chase.
It's very close, but... Ooh, that was a crazy transition. I thought he was
a
going to
crazy transition. I mean, lots of proximity, but not holding the same angle.
Yeah.
But, I mean, no zero there from Will in the chase, so I don't think I saw a zero from the lead either. All right, drivers lining it back up. Will Holloway in the lead. Static Shipbox in the chase. All right, and drivers are on their way.
It just...
Will's like, I don't know, that was a lot of slowing down there, but it didn't look like he made any issues. Static with a little contact, dropping back quite a ways, getting back into the pocket for OZ3.
I'm going to say, as much as I don't want the name to influence me either, but I'm going to have to say it seemed cleaner. It seems to me that Will has an issue with that outer zone too. Even in lead. Both. I can run it back if you want to see it, but the angle into it seems awkward.
And it did look like Will slowed, or who was that? I think that was Will that slowed down pretty heavy coming into zone 2. Let's watch it back real quick. Verify.
See, because this is second run, right? We'll see him going into this zone.
Oh, I'm not seeing anything. It's just showing me the cars sitting there.
Yep. You're right. Now we good. All right. So let me wheel it back a little bit. So if you watch when he comes into this, the Supra will throw a certain amount of angle, and then he'll throw a shallow angle here to catch up to the door. But then because of that, it doesn't. I mean, he starts to slide into angle.
Like right here, he's finally catching up an angle, and even then.
Yeah, but even then, it's still like there's a pizza wedge there. Yeah, because if you look at the next one, it was But then if you look, like I don't want to like throw shade or anything. Yeah, because if I go back and show you Shalloway, because all right, let's get back into the meat and potatoes. Look at the issue he has with this
Look at how hard he's on the brake though.
Yeah.
I mean, coming into zone 2, he was heavy on the brake.
Could be a issue with brake bias too, and then it just robbed him of any angle.
Yeah, but I mean, you can just tell how slow he comes into zone 2, just looking at the car, how it moves.
That's what I'm saying. His Achilles heel is currently
and he was on throttle late in zone 1.
It's like, look at the angle of the outer zone and the angle of the car as he approaches it. He's going to wind up in the corner, the front corner of it, right there. Like, he literally walks it into the corner of the zone. I mean, otherwise, it looks good. Everything else looks good. Right on the outside of that box. Tire touch to the inside line. Adding angle into that zone, but, I mean, the chase isn't really there yet. Yeah. Yep.
All right, your guys' opinions?
You want to see the super lead?
Oh, I think Will left.
I wonder if he knows.
He probably does.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, to me, it's just there's a couple things like outer zone 2 and like his entry into it with the chase or with lead. Yeah, he's zooming at him there. And then he's still making up angle here. Yeah, that transition is crazy though. I can't tell you enough how fucking crazy that transition is. I gotta have to say Supra, honestly. I mean, it's literally that it's too much for me to see with the. I gotta bring up my screen again. Guys.
Proximity over what?
Yeah. For what?
all right, so it looks like Static Shitbox will be moving on to the next battle. Will had some issues in his chase, was just not meeting the correct angle in the chase, and then had some issues in his lead as well. Got heavy on the left foot brake coming into zone 2, and it kind of threw Static off a little bit. So Static moving on to round or top 8. So
Appreciate it, guys.
Congratulations.
We're
All
on
right. I think he left. All right. Moving on to the next one. Man, we are never going to hear the end of that, but it is what it is.
Nope. That is fine though. I mean,
Oh,
if
I
you
gotta
go
go
back
down
and
there
look
right
at
now.
it.
I got to go down there right now and tell him to
You're
get the
good,
next
you're good.
8 drivers in. All right. Wish me luck.
Yeah, have fun. It is. Yeah, top. No, not top 8 yet. We're still doing the last half of T16. Yeah, that's going to be a tough call either way. That's why you can't look at a name when you're making a decision. Because then you start playing favoritism. And I can't. Yeah. I don't even. That's the whole thing with me. I don't know any of these people. I'm not going to play favorites to anybody. And unfortunately, like, into Outer Zone 2, even in lead, it was super shallow. I was walking the inside corner of that. Shallow how? Shallow way. I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm just saying, dude. Like, it is what it is. Like,
All right,
you can
Will
go back.
protesting.
I haven't protested. I'll show the same shallow angle that we had. Where are we protesting it though?
He said he was judged heavy for decelling in a decel area. I'm assuming he's talking about coming into zone 2. But the line map lists it as a slight decel, but you can see just how much the chase driver reacted to how much decel there was, which was my opinion that, like, just visually, not even looking at speed or brake pressure or anything, it just looked like he slowed down a whole lot.
Still was a car length or 2 back anyways, so it really didn't affect him in general.
I mean, I don't think he was a car
The
length
line he
behind.
came in with, the line he came in with was the line he came in with.
I thought he was throwing it up on your door and had to slow down a bit more, and then had to get back into the pocket. But
That's a car.
when we can watch it back, it looked. And two, the other thing was, if we look at where you slowed down, you were still slowing down coming into the zone. If it was just decel before.
this. She pull up, they pull off. If your head not on straight, I take it off. They catch shells like Randy Moss. Niggas not hard, they short me soft. Got an FN in this bitch. Oh, we live like it's Aiden Ross. Everybody wanna live like this, but not everybody willing for to take that loss. Gambling with my life night after night. Outside with my demons. Thugging with this pipe, my bro phone ringing. What fiend is we slinging to the night? Mama hit my phone, making sure her oldest right. Mama, you birthed the heathen. Get into the paper, I'll be back for the light. I'm a paper chase, type of player to never be played with. I hit the hoe and send her back. Get my crib, she ain't staying there. I can't love no 30, man. Sosa taught us that. I can't love no 30, man. Sosa taught us that. Sosa taught us that.
All right, guys, we are back. We are battling through our top 16 drivers. On this next one, we have Slammed in the lead. We have Ferrari in the chase. Drivers, I am going to mute you. Be ready for the light. All right, drivers are deafened. We are sending them on their way. Slammed in that Altezza. Being chased by Ferrari in the A80 Supra. Let's see where he flicks this at. I mean, he did flick it before the line. Could be a little deeper through that zone. Had the left foot brake a little bit to add a little angle.
Oh!
Ferrari coming in hot at the wall.
They both hit the wall.
Did they both? I saw Ferrari coming in not nearly enough.
I think Slam also hit it as well before the contact. Yeah. What are we doing with the G?
Yeah, I know, dude. It's fucking 3 show.
Hey, we love you, Ferrari. Get him out of there. Get him out of there.
What the fuck is he doing, dude?
You love to see it. What a bouncer, sacrificing his car before his lead.
All right. We got Ferrari in the lead, Slammed in the chase. All right, drivers taking off. Ferrari in the rocket ship coming through, flicking before the line, at angle, laying it down. Contact from Slammed. Coming into outer zone 2, Slammed is applying the pressure. Coming through outer zone number 2. Ferrari looks like he's laying down a hell of a lead line now. Coming into outer zone number 3. Right on the line. A killer lead from Ferrari. My goodness. Yeah, let's watch back that contact was, though, just for sure.
Yeah, because you could see just before Ferrari hits the wall well. Like,
Ferrari was headed right at the wall, though.
Yeah, but Slam ate it too. Oh, let me switch.
Yeah, no, I agree. But yeah, let's just watch it back. Yep. All right, here's a lead. Let's just find out what happened here. Ferrari was far enough back; it shouldn't have been a problem. Oh, yep. All right, Ferrari getting the dub.
Yeah.
All right.
He saved him an angle there.
He did, honestly. And Ferrari might have hit the wall if Slammed didn't. Slammed is in the lead position. All right, so I'll indefinitely let him know. All right, gentlemen, we appreciate you guys coming out. We have Mr. Ferrari getting the win on this one.
Good run, Ferrari.
Yep, we
What
appreciate it. Looked like Slam just slightly tapped the wall. Ferrari, you might have been running right into the wall in your chase too, but he hit the wall first and kind of smacked you. And
yeah, you
is what
saved
it
him
is.
back an angle. Yeah.
So, but you laid down a hell of a lead line, Ferrari. So, all right, I'm going to move you guys down, and we'll get the next drivers up. I appreciate it. All right, for our next battle of the evening, we have Anthony Acuas and Batawi.
Camera set up.
All right, drivers, if we can get you guys to the line, we have Batawi in the lead, Anthony Acuas in the chase.
No A80 available, man.
What's that?
I can't join.
Have Ferrari leave.
Yeah, let me tell Ferrari to leave 1 second. Hey, Ferrari, can you leave the server so Batawi can get an A80, please?
That's gonna cost extra.
All right, well, it's either that or get banned, so let me know what you want to do.
Oh, shit.
6, 7.
6 to 8, 9, brother. Come on.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
There you go. He left. You can jump in there now.
That man 6-7 does, dude. What the hell?
Who's the lead?
Batawi, you are in lead first.
Yes.
And I'm going to move you up there with your team as soon as you're at the line, and then I'll mute Anthony so you guys can get it running. All right. Looks like Batawi is at the line. Guys, I'm going to mute you now. So be ready for that light.
Okay.
All right, drivers are ready to go whenever you're ready, Ruben. All right, light is flicking. We got Batawi in the A80 Supra. Giving chase is Anthony Acuas in that S14. Big flick from Batawi. Lots of angle coming through outer zone number 1. Transitioning over to outer zone number 2, riding the hell out of that line, but Anthony is absolutely glued to him.
Yeah, that guy's a murderer right now in chase. He's crazy.
And just absolutely glued. What a run from both drivers. Lead and chase were phenomenal.
That's amazing right there. That was crazy. Like, he's been on doors the entire time so far.
Yeah, holy smokes. That might have been just a perfect run overall between both drivers.
That was clean from both drivers. The lead, you have to have a good lead to have a good chase, really, to be that smooth.
Drivers taking off. We have Anthony in the S14 in the lead position now. Batawi in the chase. Ooh, Batawi coming in. Awkward, not having enough angle. Anthony's filling out the zone perfectly. Batawi's just starting to find that pocket, but could add a little more angle to match up and mimic him perfectly. Batawi was just doing a burnout straight across the from that transition from 2 to 3 too.
It's a good run from both of them.
I'm going
but
Anthony
that
on
for
this
me is
one.
Anthony. Yeah, if you're looking, they both can get good proximity, but Anthony can have proximity plus mirroring, and the leads were both good from either driver. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Anthony on that one.
Ruben. All right, I will let them know. Holy smokes, gentlemen. Perfect runs from damn near both you guys. The only thing we could point out was that Anthony's chase was just a little better. You guys both had great proximity, but Anthony had the same angle held throughout his chase. Whereas Batawi, you were kind of cutting angle a little bit to keep up. But your runs were like damn near indistinguishable. They were both perfect. So Anthony will be getting the win on this one. Moving on to our top 8. Batawi, we appreciate you coming out, though.
Yeah, hell of a show. That was good. Yeah.
Thank you, man.
All right, I am moving you guys down. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that was clean. So far, that's the best run that I think we've had.
Right.
That was insane, dude. That was great.
All right, next battle of the evening, we got Night Shift Trev and Kodak. I will move these drivers up here.
Kodak Black.
Kodak will be in the chase. Night Shift in the lead. I'm sorry.
I need an 80.
Oh, good lord! Everybody needs an 80.
There's people in there that don't.
Hey, Batawi, will you leave the server because we need another A80?
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right, that should become available in just a second. I apologize.
Thank you, sir.
You're gonna have to watch that for top 4. If he does go through, you're gonna have 3 Ferraris. I mean, top 8. You're gonna have three Ferraris, 3 of the A80s in server.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Shit,
Yes,
man.
Svetsmir, Ferrari, and if Kodak goes through with this, he'll have to also have one. Hey. All right. It gets lonely on the road, dude. It is.
All right, Kodak making his way up to the line. Again, Kodak in the chase, Night Shift Trev in the lead. There he is. All right, drivers, I am going to mute you both. Be ready for that light, because as soon as I deafen you, it's time. All right, I'm deafening you now. All right. We are ready. Drivers taking off from the light. A little awkward go there, but looks like they're taking off. They're side by side, coming through the entry. Oh, Kodak, not a bad entry at all. I'm sorry, Night Shift Trev coming in with a solid entry. Could be a little bit deeper through outside zone number 2. Looked like Kodak maybe had an issue there in the chase coming in outer zone 2 and comes in off angle contact on Night Shift Trev.
And I'm on chase on that one, on the opposite driver. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to see how much of his slowdown there is. We're going to have to go to a different one for that.
Right. I mean, he looked like he was on throttle. I saw tire smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, drivers are ready for the second half of this battle. Taking off, we have Kodak in the lead position. Kind of cut the cones a little bit there. Big flick on the line. Solid lead so far. Coming through outer zone number 2. Man, putting down a hell of a lead line, though. Oh, coming in the dirt. Oh,
I mean, if we were given style points, there it would be.
Yeah, right. It was a solid lead up until that point, but yeah, he came in the dirt, dropped tires. My opinion, I think this is a Night Shift Trev. With the issue from Kodak in the chase, he was just coming in way offline and off angle, and created contact, and then obviously dropped tires in his lead.
Yeah, I say the same thing. I do want to look back at that really quick, though, at the outer 3. Even though I don't have his telemetry exactly. Do you want to see that? Yeah, it's another one of those things where he's also a full front half of the car ahead of lead. So I'm going to go ahead and say we're going to have to give that one to Trev as well.
All right, Ruben. All right, I will undeafen the drivers. All right, drivers, we appreciate you coming out. Night Shift Trev will be taking the win on this one. Came in really awkward in his chase on outer zone number 3 and created contact. Had a hell of a lead, Kodak did, up until outer zone number 3, dropped 2 tires in the dirt. But we appreciate you guys coming out, and we will see you Night Shift in top 8.
Copy that. Thank you. Hey, GG's,
Thank
bro.
you, guys. All right.
And yeah, now we have 3 for our, or 3 for, I gotta stop seeing that shit. We got 3 A80s in top 8 on that side of the bracket.
So, Svetsmir, is he in an A80?
Yes.
Oh, shit. All right, I need to add a bunch of A80s. All right, let's run to a quick commercial. I'm going to fix the server up, and then we'll get the next date in there. All right, we are back for our top 8 battles of the evening. For the first battle here, we got Vibes in the lead position, Young in the chase. I'm going to deafen these drivers, and we're going to send them off in just a second. All right, drivers are deafened at the line, ready to go. Taking off, Vibes coming out hot. Young's just trying to keep up in that S15. Ooh, Young throwing in nasty angle to catch the door. I thought he almost didn't have that.
That's the clutch's god right there.
Yeah, man, what a entry from the chase driver coming through into outer zone number 3. Young's a little offline now in outer zone 3, but did catch up and get back into the pocket.
Yeah, I'm surprised he stayed with him because that entry was almost death. He had to have just held clutch and dumped it right there because I don't know. That is insane.
Yeah, I thought for sure he was getting hit. I thought for sure Young was going to smack him, but no, he saved it and hung it in there as a nasty entry.
They do grip up pretty well. If you try, they will.
Right. All right, drivers are back at the line, and we are sending them. Young in the lead. Vibes in the chase. Vibes applying massive pressure coming through. Oh, a little tap.
Very light.
Didn't look like it knocked him offline though, but he did kind of center punch the cone. Oh man.
God.
Yeah, let's watch it back. I know I just said we shouldn't be watching as many replays, but I gotta watch this one back real quick. Just confirm.
He just goes against exactly what he says.
I know. But dude, that was a close one. There was a bunch of little stuff. It wasn't like there's a clear cut. I just want to I don't see your replay by the way, Monix.
Give me a second. Oh. OBS is freaking out. I believe we might only get the one replay from that.
Here, I'll watch back Ruben's stream. It's fine.
Yeah, so that's why I gotta make sure I have this set up right. I will share if I have the right one.
Dude, I didn't realize that S15 has linglongs on it.
Yeah, it's doing the sketchy thing. I gotta.
All right, I'm watching it back right now. What a nasty chase. Oh my goodness. And Vibes was, he's well enough into the zone. Yeah, Young had a gnarly chase on him. Yeah, you might be right. Yeah, I'm watching Kyle's chase now just to confirm, but just such a nasty chase from that S15.
It started off crazy.
It did. I thought for sure he was smacking him.
I'm telling you, to me, that seems like he just prayed and had a clutch in and just sent it, let it go, and he gripped up.
Yeah, and he's on the line.
His lead wasn't bad either.
Got a lot of pressure there, and yeah, Young, and then a little love tap. There's one issue though. One slight issue. My vote is going to be. My vote's going to be one more time. Young center punch to the cone, where the inner clip is, but had such a nasty chase, and Kyle tapped him on his chase. It's up to you, Monix. You got one.
I'm
for
gonna say,
Escassi?
yeah. It's for me. I would rather have them go back. I'd have them running back. Just in my preference. Yeah. I hate doing it, but I don't mind doing it in this particular.
All right, I'm gonna unmute him and let him know. All right, gentlemen, we are going to do a one more time battle. You guys both had good runs, but Young center punched the cone on his lead, and then Kyle tapped him and had some issues in the chase as well. So reset, line him back up.
I just wanted to say that the tap he gave me kind of made my car go out wide, so I had to turn in. That's why I center punched the inner clip.
I mean, I didn't
Either way, we're
necessarily
gonna run
notice
it
that. Let's just run it back. Yeah, we're just gonna do it one more time. It was a hell of a battle, so fuck you guys. So yeah, we're gonna swap them around. So yeah, Young will lead first. All right, I'm gonna mute you guys. Just be ready at the line.
I can hear it. Yeah.
All right, drivers are deafened and ready to go for this one more time battle. And this battle here could determine the winner of the whole thing. A little awkward takeoff there. I don't know what that was about. Big flick from Young in that lead position. Kyle applying lots of pressure. Hell of a chase now. Oh, man.
Swinging wide there.
Oh, and Kyle punched the cone this time. And Young just right in the line. Holy smokes, what a lead. Holy smokes.
Definitely good battles now that we're in the top 8.
I mean, dude, this
Definitely
literally
good.
could determine a winner right here. I mean,
I don't know, man. Anthony's still in it.
Yeah, it's true. That is true.
Don't know.
All right, drivers are lined back up, ready to run back. Hopefully this last battle between these drivers determine a winner. Big flick, and again, Young on the door. A little bit offline, but looks to manage it. Young is in the pocket now, applying lots of pressure. Oh, I don't...
Ooh.
Awkward moment in the chase there.
Little straight there for that transition. It's like he had to hold up a second before he could throw the car.
I will say, though, Kyle, on his transition at that point, did punch the cone, though. Damn. So it's kind of like, I don't know. We're going to have to... I'm going to watch this back on the stream real quick. We got to come down to a decision, though. We can't do another one more time on this.
No, I got to have to restart my OBS as well.
Yep. Go ahead and do that. I'm going to watch this back real quick. I know.
Yeah.
It's fucking obnoxious.
Just wait till the day that someone protests and says they got lagged because of it.
We're going to hear that in the next battle now, guaranteed. Oh, man.
He does go straight through that. He goes... I mean, it's still tarmac there, but it's...
I don't necessarily know if it was a straight... It was a very
just he had
slow
to-
transition, but then,
Yeah.
like I said, Kyle center punched the cone on his chase, but Young also had the mistake in the lead. in the lead, or I'm sorry, in like Chase Young in the entry had an issue where he kind of got offline and had to reset it back in. So I would call that a correction. I don't know. What are your guys' votes?
If I'm looking back at Young's chase right now as well. I mean, he clips that pylon, just not as bad either. And it's just, and then if I don't know, my brain is having a tough time trying to figure out which one I'd get at. I'm looking at his potential not straight, but maybe straight.
I mean, to me, it didn't really look like a straight, and that's just my opinion. I thought it was a very slow transition.
He just slowed it down.
But it didn't. I'm looking at the smoke coming off the tires. It didn't look like much smoke was. I mean, it didn't look like there was a gap in smoke coming off tires. But he did have that correction in the beginning too. So it's like,
yeah, I see what you're saying. Damn. I mean, Vibes' chase is closer. But he does go through the... I mean, they both hit the pylon, but he goes pretty far through it. I'm going to see his initiation. I see his first. And then I can make a decision. I mean, if we're talking about it, he does... The 370 also does make an adjustment in the first zone. It's just not as noticeable. You can see where he slides back a little bit and then adjusts the angle of the car. But it's not anywhere near as bad as the other one. And then, yeah, if... I don't know. I'm going to have to say, because I'm forced to make a decision now, I feel like it's probably going to go to Young on this one. It's very difficult to decide. Nobody's going to be happy with this choice. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because if I have it right here, he is pretty far through that pylon there. They both make an adjustment in the very beginning as well. Is his worse? Yeah, but they both did that. And then, I don't know. I'm going to have to go with Young on this one. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm going with Young. Yeah.
All right, I will drag him back down here. All right, gentlemen, these are the closest battles of the evening. Very hard to judge. However, we're going to go with Young on this one.
Holy shit.
JJ's.
It was super close, man.
Yeah, you guys did
either way.
not make it easy on us for sure.
Dude, I was praying on that entry behind them.
You're good. That was insane.
Your chase on the first battle was insane.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
We're going to move on down to the next one. We appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
I hate this shit now.
I know. I hate doing that. All right, 3-show static. Let's move this thing along.
It's going to crawl into a corner and cry.
I know. God, I hate it. All right, so we got 3-show in the lead, static, shitbox in the chase. This one's going to be a good one, too. These last 8 battles, every one of them is just killer battles.
Yeah, someone just hit a wall so we could just make this faster.
I know. God.
I didn't want it before, but
this
now
was
it's
way
all I asked
easier
for.
when the level of competition was less. When people were like, oh, he hit a wall. Obviously, that guy wins. But now it's like...
Yeah.
I just don't know. I don't know. All right, so drivers are at the line. Oh.
Just?
All right, drivers are at the line. I am going to mute you, Mr. Static Shipbox, and move 3-show if my computer will stop. 1 second. All right, just be ready for that light as soon as I mute you guys. My computer will work. Come on. Oh, my God, dude.
It's on. We're almost there.
I know, it's just... My computer works perfectly fine. There we go. All right. All right, be ready. We're starting now. All right, drivers are deafened and ready to go. Sending them on their way. G35, driven by 3-show in the lead, throwing fat angle, coming through the outer zone number 1. We have Static Shipbox in that A80, applying lots of pressure in the chase. A little awkward there from the chase driver. And coming into outer zone number 3. Ooh, he's headed deep in the chase. It's just a couple corrections from our chase driver on that one, and a pretty solid lead from 3-show.
Yeah, pretty good lead there. Especially on that last outer zone. I think last time he had run too, he was pretty good that last outer zone where people are usually scared of the wall. He's like, I'm on it.
Right. All right, drivers are in position, ready to rip. And we are sending these guys off now. Static Shipbox in the A80 in the lead position. 3-show in the G35. He's been having issues all evening where he doesn't want to throw much angle in the chase coming into the outer zone 1.
Yeah.
And he's having a struggle trying to get to the same angle. And he's just straightening out a little bit there in the chase.
I'm glad someone said it. I'm leaning towards I'm leaning towards the shitbox. I'm leaning towards the Supra as well. If the chase is there, it's not mimicking the angle at the same, but the entry and I don't know. It's good out of both of them, honestly. Lead was crazy from 3-show though. So if there's something we need to go back and look at, we can.
Lead was great from Static too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch Static's chase one more time real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
Static
already leaning
did have a
towards
couple of
Static.
bobbles in his chase, but there was like a kind of a big straighten from 3-show. Yeah, I'm going Static. All right, we will let these guys know.
My OBS is not doing the replays like it was doing them before.
All right, gentlemen, we appreciate you guys coming out. We have Static Shipbox taking the win in this one, 3-show. Unfortunately, your chase just had a lot of bobbles, but we appreciate it. We will be moving on to the next battle. Thank you, guys. All right, moving on to the next battle of the evening. We have Svetomir Petrov and Mr. Ferrari. Let's move those guys in here. All right, Mr. Ferrari in the chase, Svetomir in the lead. Did you get your OBS working?
It should. It's just, I don't know. That's the thing I'll have to test off stream. I wonder if it's just because I've created so many replays. I keep getting rid of them and freeing up space, but it's just wheeling when I go to turn off the replay. But we should be good for now. Yeah.
Right. Okay. All right. So drivers look like they are at the line and ready to go. I am going to mute you both and be ready for the lights. We will be sending you in just a second. All right. Drivers are deafened and ready to go. Ferrari chomping at the bit there in that A80 Supra versus Svetomir in the A80 Supra as well. Looks like Svetomir applying good pressure, or running a solid lead line coming through the first two zones. Kind of coming out of zone 2 a little bit. Ferrari applying pressure though. Not super close, but maintaining a fair amount of proximity. And contact from Svetomir in zone 3.
And with ways that battles are going, that is not what you want to do. Yeah, OBS for me is having a fucking heart attack.
All right. All right, looks like drivers are lined up and ready to go. Drivers are taking off. This time we got Mr. Ferrari there in the lead position. Svetomir in chase. Ferrari coming into outer zone number 2, filling out the zone perfectly. Svetomir putting it on his door, coming through the inner clip. And Svetomir tapping the wall in zone 3 again.
That's got to be Ferrari, dude.
Yeah, the A80 won for sure on this one. All right. Yep, I agree. Ferrari for sure, so I will let them know.
Still good runs. It's just like the level of competition comes down to the smallest things.
Right. Ferrari, you will be moving on to our final 4. Svetomir unfortunately hit the wall on both your lead and your chase. But we appreciate you guys coming out.
GG's. GG's.
All right. Going over to our last battle of the top 8, Aquas and Night Shift Trev. Where is Anthony? There he is. All right. We can get Anthony in the lead position, Night Shift Trev in the chase position. This will be our final battle of the top 8. Whoever wins this will advance to the final 4 against Mr. Ferrari for a chance at first, second, or third place.
It's gonna be a hell of a battle.
I'm hoping to see that as well.
Let's get it.
All right, when you guys are lined up, I'm gonna deafen you both and be ready for the lights. All right, I am deafening you now. Oops. All right, drivers are deafened. Go ahead and send them on their way. Anthony Aquas in that S14 in the lead. Night Shift Trev in that A80 Supra. And Anthony Aquas throwing massive angle coming through right on the line. I mean, he has just been killing it in that S14 all day.
I mean, Chase is there with him. Yeah,
he is. Yeah, the A80 is applying a lot of pressure now, coming through zone
Ooh,
3 contact.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to me it looked like Anthony tapped the wall, and then I thought that was a lead issue, but we'll watch it back if we need to. Slight contact on the wall. Luckily, it didn't throw them both out of contention for this next battle, but it was contact. Drivers are at the line, ready to go for the second half of this top 8 battle. Drivers taking off. This time we have Night Shift Trev in the lead position. Might have been a possible 3-point entry there. Lots of left foot brake from Night Shift Trev, and oh man, not throwing the proper angle there, coming through outer zone number 2.
Look at that proximity.
Anthony just applying the pressure to him now.
I feel like he stalled out that transition, though. I feel like the Supra hung that transition out. Yeah. I know they're going to call favoritism.
Are we going to watch
for this one? Yeah, you're going to have to go for the stream. It is giving me frame drops, and it won't do the
I'll watch it back just to confirm. But I mean, Anthony did tap that wall, but it's hard to say.
Yeah.
But it threw off the chase driver, and granted, it was at the very end of the run, but it did throw the chase driver like out.
I'll look at it with you, because in my opinion, if it didn't really, I don't know if it throws off the chase driver, because the chase driver's angle following him, he was going to go to the wall either way. It's just, I don't know. It's like I still am going to have to give it to Anthony on that one. Based on proximity plus leads. I can't find a universe where I would say that it goes the other way. I mean, they're good runs.
Yeah, I'm watching back Night Shift Trev's lead right now. No, I'm not. I'm just watching the... Oh.
Yeah, that's a crazy... Yeah, they both kind of hit in the same area on that. One is obviously worse than the other because the chase is just
transition from 1 to 2 super hard, drop 2 tires.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna.
What are we calling the wall tap? Is that a 0 from Anthony in the first one?
It doesn't really upset him that much. I wouldn't consider it being a 0.
The chase driver hit it and then went off track. That's my problem. And granted, again, it was at the end of the track. It was at the very end.
Yeah, if he's hitting the wall, if he hits the wall, it's a tire drop. Because if you look at it, he's obviously 1 tire out in order to hit the wall. So if it Chase... It's how you want, however you want to look at it. But then Chase is chasing.
I'm calling a definite 0 for Night Shift Trev, just with all the issues he had.
And if that's going to be a thing where if you want to consider it a 0, you're going to have to one more time it. I want to see another one.
Well, what are you guys calling? What are you guys calling the contact on the wall from Anthony?
I don't see it that bad, but if you guys want to run it one more time, go for it. It's a tire drop to me, and he hits the wall, but he barely moves the car. That's what I said, but like, yeah.
Well, it's good. If it's Anthony, then it's 2v1. No matter what I say, it's gonna be
Yeah,
Anthony.
I can't not say Anthony on this one. I know everybody's gonna call favoritism with me, but
No, but
realistically, the
no,
wall tap is not that egregious, and the chase driver was like if you look at the angle he approaches that outer zone in, yeah, he's sailing back, and then he's gonna swing wider than the lead driver is going to anyway. Yeah, I have to give it to Anthony. His car barely upset. The other car went for a ride. And if you're talking about the foot brake, the both transitions for me with night shift were late.
Yeah, I thought they were both late too.
And then you can't not look at the shallow angle into zone 2. I mean,
Yeah.
we're not calling that a straight. I don't know. I mean, it's not a straight, but it's
all right.
It,
I'm
it
indefinite.
ain't gay.
Why do I keep doing that? All right, drivers. So we have decided to go with Anthony on this one. Unfortunately, we kind of called an unchaseable lead on night shift Trev. The transitions were super late, kind of throwing off the chase driver. And then if we look at his contact on the wall and Anthony's lead, it looked like night shift Trev was already headed into the wall in the first place. So we didn't call that a complete zero. We just called it a tire drop. But in comparison, that would mean Anthony wins. So we appreciate it, guys. We're going to move on down to the next battle. Thank you, guys.
Question real quick.
Yes, sir.
Good ones, brother.
Sure.
You want me to ask on stream, or how you want me to do this?
Ruben, go ahead and go to a commercial real quick. Oh, okay. All right.
So let us know when we're good.
Next.
Oh, I didn't mean to. Sorry. All right. So moving on down to the next battle of the evening. So we are in the final four, gentlemen. We got Young and Static Shitbox. We got Ferrari and Anthony. Pull Young and Static Shitbox up here.
Dude, Ferrari versus Anthony is going to be insane. This will be a good battle too, but that's going to be insane.
Now all these battles are going to be insane. All right, Young and Static Shitbox. We got Young in the lead, Static Shitbox in the chase.
Static always at the line. Just wants the smoke.
He's just ready to go. He's not waiting. All right, drivers, I'm going to mute you in just a second. Be ready for the lights. Deafening you now. All right, drivers are deafened and ready to rip. Drivers are taking off. Again, we have Young in that S15. Throwing massive angle on the line again. A little contact from the chase driver, who was a little close on transition, but didn't upset the car too much. Hanging in there, coming through the inner clip perfectly. Static Shitbox is a very aggressive driver, really trying to get it into that pocket on his door. Did a good job there at the end of outside zone 3.
That's another thing with those S chassis too. Like, he managed to do a slight wall tap there as well, but it didn't really break that car out on Nano Zone 3.
All right, drivers are at the line. Seeing them again. again, Static Shitbox in the lead this time in that beautiful A80 Supra. Young in the chase. Static Shitbox throwing, could have been a little deeper there through outer zone number 1, but Young having a tough time trying to get up on the door. Looks like he's finally in the pocket, gonna hang out there. Gonna continue through the outer zone, or I'm sorry, the inside clip, and again, Young just slightly tapping that inner clip, that cone there. Nothing major. No, you're good, you're good, you're good. Yeah, just lead for lead. That S chassis was on the line the entire time. I'm kind of leaning S chassis too. What do you think, Monix?
I mean, God, as much as I want to say one more time, I have to go with the S chassis on this one. I don't have to. I'd rather see him run it back, but yeah, I mean, I'm outvoted here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the S chassis.
All right, let's undeafen these guys and let them know. All right, gentlemen, we appreciate you guys coming out. We have decided to go with Young on this one, just lead for lead. He was just deeper throughout the entire thing.
Yeah, GG Static, GG man.
But we appreciate you guys coming out. You Static, hang out because you'll have a third place battle here in a minute, okay?
Do you guys want me in the server still? I'm guessing, or
yeah, just stay in there. No big
Okay.
deal. But yeah, I'm gonna move you guys down. But Static, just stick around because right after this battle, you get a battle for third place.
Put yes instead of win. I'm an idiot. There we go.
All right, Young in the finals.
Yeah.
Static Shitbox in the third place battle. All right, so coming up next, Ferrari Anthony for the finals.
What's
All right.
crazy is third or first place battle is going to be good no matter what. So no matter who goes through on this, each battle is going to be good.
Right. Ferrari in the lead, Anthony in the chase. Drivers are making their way to the line.
Damn, this is going to be good.
All right, drivers, I'm going to mute you guys. Be ready for the light. Deafening it out.
Just fucking drive, dude.
Drivers are deafened and ready to go. Taking off, we got it. A80 Supra driven by Mr. Ferrari. Big flick coming in. Oh, Anthony throwing it deep, dropping tires. Ferrari holding the solid line, coming through outer zone number 2. Anthony is on his door now, though. Absolutely applying the pressure. Looked like he might have come in a little too hot there to begin with. A little contact. I don't see an issue with Ferrari's line there. That was solid.
That was a solid one.
That was a solid run. Unfortunately,
about to
Anthony
say.
just dropped a couple tires. If Ferrari
might
can
be-
just hold true through this chase, I mean, it'll be him in the finales.
Yeah, I was going to say Ferrari throws down a hell of a lead. We might see a crazy chase run here.
All right, drivers are at the light. Taking off. Anthony in the S14 in the lead position. Oh, Ferrari
no,
running
Ferrari.
super shallow. What's going on? Ferrari, it seems like he's in the pocket now. He's sticking in it. Absolutely applying the pressure. No, Ferrari!
Oh, no.
Contact in
man.
outer zone number 3. He had it
You
in
hate-
the bag.
Oh,
Oh no,
see
this
it,
is where those spotters come in handy. He didn't know that Anthony had dropped 2 tires on his chase. If he would have just hung out and not applied as much pressure, he might have won this. All right, well, judges, do we need to deliberate this?
I don't think we do.
All right.
I'm sorry to Mr. Ferrari, but that's
God damn it. Keep doing that. Drivers. Oh man, Ferrari, I wish you had a spotter. Anthony dropped 2 tires on his chase, trying to catch up to you in the entry, but unfortunately Ferrari smacked the wall in his chase at the end, so Anthony will be moving on to the next battle. Ferrari, hang out here though. You got a third place battle with Static Shitbox.
supremacy, 880 supremacy.
Hell of a run though, hell of a run. So Anthony moving on to the finals against Young. I'm gonna move you down, Anthony. I'm gonna get Static up here for this third place battle.
Damn it!
You took yourself out, man. You took
Yeah,
Dude,
yourself
I was
out.
like, oh man, if he just runs a halfway decent chase, he's gonna win this.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And then you
That's
just
why have a
absolutely
chain.
glued it to him.
That's
Oh,
why you
well.
have a spotter.
Yep.
Yep.
I knew. I was like, I don't think he knows that he dropped 2 tires. He has no idea. Because Anthony was right back on your door after that. He glued it to you for the rest of the run.
Yeah, you guys both had like an issue on your chase on the first zone. He went wide, you went shallow, but then you both went door to door afterwards. And I was like, damn, I don't know who the hell I'm gonna have to go with on this one because you guys are both glued. So yeah, he did.
Yeah.
You helped us out. So I
Yeah,
appreciate you.
I had a nervous foot. I was like, normally I always push the goddamn brake there, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna try clutch for once.
Well, you did. You sent it, and it went return to sender.
All right, so
Good
for
one.
this third place battle, we have Ferrari in the lead, Static in the chase. A80 on 80, A80 crime about to happen here at Englishtown for round 2 and Force Drift Series. Ferrari got a new set of tires, coming back up to the line. All right, drivers, I'm going to deafen you now. Be ready for the lights. All right, drivers are deafened and ready to go. Taking off from the light, black A80 is Mr. Ferrari. Orange is Static Shipbox. Ferrari laying down a heater and contact from the chase. Static, no.
He's a very aggressive driver.
Ferrari laying down a hell of a lead, though, even with the contact. Coming through the inner clipping point, Static looked like he might have center punched that cone a little bit, and a hell of a lead from Ferrari, even with the contact.
He wishes that's what it was. The initial. Yeah, he's saying I could have hit that third outer zone in chase just like this. All right.
All right.
Well,
Drivers at the line, ready for the second half of this third place battle. This is for bronze. Sending these drivers, Static Shipbox in the lead, Mr. Ferrari in the chase. Static throwing big angle, Ferrari just hanging back a little bit. Oh, nasty transition. Ferrari on the door. Coming into this outer. Ooh, Ferrari playing it safe, but on the door.
Is that a correction into that zone at a Static though?
I mean, I didn't see it in the moment. I guess we can watch it back, but I think either way, I think Ferrari won this.
I think so too. Yeah,
The contact on a chase, on Static's chase, and then yeah, just Ferrari's lead was super solid overall. But we can watch it back if you want to. But I'm good.
No, you're good. I just want to see really quick. Yeah, he has to pull the car forward because he's about to pull Ferrari into the wall. But yeah, I'm gonna give that one to Ferrari as well.
No, sorry, Chandler's in the comments saying I'd like to protest this protest.
I mean, line up at this point. Yeah, I'm gonna say Ferrari on that one as well.
Ruben, your opinion? All right, undeafen these drivers.
Yes, sir.
Gentlemen, Mr. Ferrari taking home bronze, third place in this battle. Static, we appreciate you coming out. You'll still get massive points for being fourth place, though. So no need to worry.
28 exact.
We are going to move on to our final battle of the evening. Thank you guys for coming out.
Good times.
Anthony and Young. This is for all the marbles. We got Anthony and Young making their way to the line. Looks like Young will be leading first, Anthony in the chase.
Why am I nervous for them?
I don't know.
That's crazy. I don't know. That's why I don't drive anymore. I get nervous. That's why I just hang out in DMI and
I don't drive anymore because I'm just terrible.
just stay in my safe space. And I got 3 monitors and drove even worse. What happened? Going back to VR.
All right, drivers are making their way up to the line. Young in the lead. Anthony in the chase. Drivers, I'm going to mute you guys now. Be ready to go when the light takes off. All right, drivers are at the light, ready to roll for this final battle of the evening. Young, Acuas, all the marbles. first place finish. We're sending them off. Young flying through the cones, respecting him though. Man, got a gap on Anthony right off the start. Filling out perfectly zone 1. Anthony applying the pressure coming through outer zone number 2. He caught up and he is in the pocket now. Both drivers hit the inner clip perfectly. Anthony having to cut a little bit of track to keep up, and Young just laying it down on the line. We're going to swap those drivers around. I mean, realistically, both of these drivers are going to have perfect chases. I mean, perfect leads, I'm sorry. We're really going to have to look at the chases on this.
Yeah.
So now we have Anthony in the lead, Young in the chase. Drivers are ready to go. Big flick from Anthony. Young is already there in the pocket, coming into outer zone 2, applying lots of pressure. Ooh, a little bit of an awkward moment there. Correction, can't tell necessarily what caused that. Coming into outer zone number 3, a little awkward there in the chase. We're definitely going to have to watch back the replays on these two chases and figure out who had the most corrections there. Definitely some corrections in chase, but overall, both their leads were just phenomenal. Both of them on the line the entire time. Is your replay working?
No, not for this one. It's a resource issue.
No worries. I will watch it on stream. What a couple of battles. Oh, my goodness. Making it difficult on the judges.
Yeah. Not a fan. I'm a fan, but I'm not a fan. You know what I mean?
I know. I hate it. I hate it. Why can't just one of them just run into a wall right off the bat?
If I was a spectator, I'd love it. You want to do? I'm bleeding. I want to see him run it again. I don't care how many we have to do. But if I don't see anything super substantial for either one, I don't see a world where we don't have to necessarily do that. The only thing that's my issue is the gap that happened off of...
and Anthony had to cut all of Zone 1 out.
Yeah.
I mean, he missed, like, the majority of Zone 1.
That's my big glaring thing, and I want to watch back the other run as well. Yeah, to me, that's where I'm leaning. I just want to make sure going into my decision that I don't just, we're going to get blasted either way.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's closer. Then he sucks up to the door. Not as fast as Anthony did. There's a slight bobble in it there. Gets close, gets on, makes another adjustment. But he still stays with him pretty good. He's a little bit ahead on Zone 3. There's a little tap there too, but... Damn.
Yeah,
that gap is a little bit nuts. And then if I'm saying that it's just his little corrections and taps there, I don't know if those are as big as the missing the first zone.
I mean, he didn't miss the first zone, but he was barely in. I think he was only one tire in on the first zone.
In relation to, like, he's both in there. Well, he drops one towards the end.
And Young is a little offline, but not really. And then gets in the pocket. Little tire tap. Makes it up. He did, yeah.
I'm so okay with it one more time. I say we just push it through and stop the deliberation and let him run it because, I mean, we're going to say, okay, Anthony gets gapped ridiculously off the beginning, but then Young comes in and makes small contacts throughout, and there's a little bit of correction there. So if we're doing it numerically and say he made more corrections, then it would go to Anthony. If we look at it the other way and say, well, that's a big mistake, then it would go to Young. I mean, damn, Anthony's on that line. Damn. Yeah, Anthony's
my vote's Young. What are you guys voting?
Run it again. I want to see him run it again. My bad. We're having to run it back. Yeah, I want him to run that back. If we're doing it for the marbles, I'm not doing it based off of, oh, you tapped versus you got gapped. I want to see.
I'm undeafening him now. All right, drivers. We are running a one more time. that has been decided by the judges. You guys both had some corrections. Young had quite a few more corrections, but Anthony's correction was pretty big. So we are going to run this one more time. So we will swap the drivers around and get Anthony in the lead first. So if you guys can go reset tires and get back to the line, we would greatly appreciate it.
Come up with another code that does auto loss too. So when I do a win, it just populates the other one with the loss.
All right, drivers are at the lights. I'm going to deafen them now, and then we will send them on their way. All right, drivers are deafened. Whenever you're ready, let's send them on this OMT battle. Drivers taking off. Anthony in the lead in that S14. Young in the chase in the S15. S chassis battles.
Yeah.
Young staying in the pocket there. Could be a little deeper in the zone in the chase. Anthony riding the line. Young having a couple small corrections there. Coming up hot. A little contact. No, he's contact. Oh.
The transition was a bit hairy there. I'm not sure if he actually tapped him or not, but it was really, really close.
He's been right there, which...
But in transition,
Yep. All right, sending these drivers on their way. Young in the lead. Anthony in the... Ooh, contact! Right off the bat! No! We're going to have to watch that back and just confirm his positioning when that contact happened.
Got to see how much the rear end swings to see if...
where he was when it happened. I mean, Anthony just didn't want to get gapped off the bat again. I get why. Yeah, let me just verify where he was and how far over he was.
Oh, he goes straight into him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the contact even happens before
he even flicked it. Like as he was going to flick it, that's when he got hit.
It's miles before the line. I hate for it to be that, but I mean the first runs were so good that like I said, that's like one of the only things it could be is a mistake big enough to not give us much reasoning.
All right. Judges, are we all voting the same way?
I gotta say Young.
Yep. All right, drivers. Unfortunately, we had a big mishap happen here. We had decided to go with Young. His positioning when he went to flick it, it wasn't out of the ordinary. There was nothing crazy. Anthony was just trying to really glue it to his door off the beginning, so Young will be our champion. Yeah, we appreciate you guys all coming out. So, on somewhere?
Hey, relax. God damn.
All right.
Hey, GG, Anthony.
Yeah.
You guys had a hell of a battle, though. I'll tell you that. The first one was nasty.
Yeah, it was crazy. Anthony's chases the entire time were insane.
Yeah.
That was insane, dude. And then Young had who was it? Young that also saved himself, that flew up on a door and just clutch kicked the shit out of it and stayed right next to him.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that scared the shit out of me. I wasn't even driving.
All right, everybody in the server, make your way down. Run a final train. Young in the front.
Got the real for the lights.
Oh. Well, I guess we're just going.
I was waiting for the lights, but I thought Ruben was not here.
First, second, third place.
Yeah, dude. You were half right.
Look at him go. First, second, third.
We can rerun it with the lights if you guys want.
Nah,
run one more, man. Fuck it.
Well,
come on.
Run one more. Fuck it. They're already here.
Can't believe
I'll want
Young
it.
paid Ruben off before this round. Crazy.
I won't tell you how much it
It's
was.
crazy.
Dude, it was only $25. I know.
It wasn't money.
Wait, he did
let's
it for
just say
money?
that.
I didn't hear money. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was sexual favors.
Yeah.
No, that
It
just comes
was.
with it.
Oh shit.
There's no denying that.
I was gonna let you transition. There you go.
My man is talking during the slide. All right.
All right, gentlemen. We appreciate you guys coming out to watch. Thank you.
Thank you guys a lot. That was great.
It was a good run. Good comp. A couple of complaints, but what can you do? We appreciate it. Young in first, Anthony second, Ferrari in third. We will see you guys around. Actually, we'll see you guys for the King of the Hill pop-up comp right after Christmas. Those who want to attend can. You don't have to. We'll give out like 5 points to the winner. Nothing crazy, but just something to incentivize you guys. Have a little fun with it. But yeah, we will see pretty much everybody back for round 3. We got round 3 at VDC Stirrup Layout B, January 10th. So that'll be a big one. So, all right.
Good battle, Alquist. That was great. Good.
You guys were.
Yeah, until I did a rookie mistake.
Yeah.
In this vast universe, our spirits stand aglow. It's a sign so divine.